Oh, hi, Alfie. Hi. Hello, hello. Bon Bon, hello, thank you. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Renee. Hi, Ricardo. Hi, Yuki. Hi, Sagittarius. Hi, Leah. Hi, everybody. Hello, Highway. Hi, Arkian. Hi, Vara. Hi, Ricky. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Hi, Altia. Hi, Fro. Hi, Lazy. Hi, Frost. Hi, Sonic. Hi, Franklin. Hi, Lunchbox. Hi, Q Ranger. Hi, Doge. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Werehog. Hi, Oso. Hi, Anon. Hi, everybody. Oh, hi, Alfie. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Happy time zone. Happy weekend. If it is Monday for you, I hope that you're having a good Monday. How are we doing? Are we doing well? Hi, Shinta. Hi, Jake. Hi, Billy Joe. Oh, thank you, Jay. Happy Annie. Thank you, Marnell. Thank you. Hi, Tyler. Welcome in. Hi, Guffy. Hi, Mistfist. Hi, everybody. Also, thank you so much to everybody for the super chats. I saw that you guys actually almost completed the alphabet with supas. That was actually really impressive. I almost wanted to wait a little longer to let you guys finish it, but then I was like, no, I want to start. I want to start chit-chatting with everybody. Pretty fine for me. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hi, Tsuki. Hi, Soda. Hi, Havix. Hi, everyone. Are you guys ready to get your questions answered? Oh, thank you for the lurk, Yuki. Are you guys ready for your questions? I also have alcohol. I have a cocktail, so I have alcohol to drink. I have the questions up on the screen down here for us to look at and I guess answer. Oh, goodness gracious. Pippin is here as well. She says hello. Zeta, thank you for the super chat though. Good night, Kirby. Yeah, so I will be stopping questions after a certain amount of time. So feel free to get your questions in. So I'll leave them open for like another 30 minutes. And then after that 30 minutes is up, I'm going to stop submissions just because it is, what's it called? It is going to, there are a lot of questions. So hi, Liz. Yes, Pippin. Pippin's my cat. I think I don't know what she's doing. Are you going to relax? Is it nap time? No? Okay. So there might be a time that I have to get up because she's super fighty right now. So anyway, can I send a Morrow for Pippin? Sure, if you want to. Thank you everybody. I hope all of you are excited, and I just before we get started, I do want to just say thank you for the past 6 months. The past 6 months have been so fun. There are so many things that have happened that I have never expected to happen, and there are so many wonderful people that I've met in the past 6 months that honestly, it's felt like I've been streaming way longer. And it's kind of insane. It's kind of insane, like the journey we've been on. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be here, and I hope you guys are too. But first, before I get into the questions, I actually forgot. I do have a surprise for you guys. I have a little surprise for you guys. I hope you guys like surprises. Hopefully you won't, I don't know if you'll be into it or not. But anyway, so for my birthday, you guys got a little cursor to celebrate my birthday, and I could be on your screen with you and help you do things and little tasks. And that was my birthday digital pack. And to go with that to celebrate 6 months, I have this really cool looking wallpaper for you guys to celebrate 6 months. Hi. So this is it's a nifty wallpaper. Ta-da! So actually I'll just put that behind me. Ta-da! Super cool. I really love how it turned out. No, we're not going to Disney. I would love to go to Disney, but what's it called? Maybe we can all take another trip to Disney in Minecraft again sometimes. Sunny says hello to Pivot. Yay! I'll tell her when she shows up. But yeah, this is the wallpaper. Mods, if you guys could post the link. Oh, thank you, Vara. You are on it. So I've pinned it to the chat above. I'll also be putting it in the community post. So if you guys want to use it, feel free to take pictures of your desktop and put them in the Ophelia Midnight tag or the Ophi Time tag, whatever suits your fancy. So I can see that you're using it. I'd love to see it be used. So yeah, so I wanted to share this with you guys. It's just like my way of saying thank you for the past 6 months and a way to celebrate with you all. So I hope you like it. I honestly think it's super cute. I love it so much. And like I look super powerful, which is really awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna hide it now because it takes up a lot of space. But that being said, you guys still have 25 minutes to put in your questions. And so let's get started on the first question. Okay, so the first question that I have, let me just actually refresh. Actually, I'm going to refresh it a couple of times. Just to make sure that people can get their questions in. Dun, dun, dun. Hi, Natsy. I have the image on iPad now. Hell yeah! Honestly, I have myself on my iPad as well. It's a picture of me in a bikini, and it's because I think I look so good. I was like, this picture is so good. There's no reason for me to not. Okay, so we're gonna go through the ones that are already on the screen, and then once we do that, I will go ahead and go through them all again. I said another monitor to use this wallpaper. Well, there you go. You have a good reason to get another monitor now, Havocs. Okie dokie, Brian. Have a good lurk. Okay, can you share that picture also? It's in my art tag. I'll pull it up later. But anyway, first question. So Any VTubers in particular that you'd like to collab with? And congrats again on 6 months, Ophi, from an anonymous ghostie. Thank you. Thank you. Any VTubers I'd like to collab with? That's a good question. I don't know. I've never really thought about like VTubers I'd like to collab with. I know Miss Kiara had mentioned that she would want to do a collab sometime, and I think that would be really fun to do her idea where we would practice like study voices and then try to prank call members of Low Live English. I think that was a really fun idea. I'd love to see that through. And hi, Kimberly. And you're fine, Kevin. And hi, Girth. How are you, dear? How are you, Girthden? Now my desktop background. Let's go. But I would love to collab with Miss Kiwawa. She's very, very kind. She's super nice. So I would love to do that, or whatever idea that we could come up with. I think that would be super duper fun. I would love to do that. I don't know if there's any other VTubers that I can think of, just because I'm very much the type that's like, I would love to collab with whoever wants to collab with me. It could be anybody within my reach, and so I guess that's probably the main one that I can probably think of at this moment in time. Thank you, Claro. Thank you. And I'm well. How are you doing? I'm glad that you're doing well too, Grustin. At the end of a very embarrassing message. Oh, you're fine, Matsy. So, oh, you're fine, Greebold. Hello, hello. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. Okay, next question. What are the alcoholic beverages you would say are your favorites? That's a good question. Well, if we're starting with the one that I have at my desk, so you see this teacup. It looks like it's tea. This teacup, it looks like it's tea, but it's gin. It's gin. So any cocktail with gin, I get really into that. I love a tequila sunrise. I like tequila in general. I like sparkling wine, and I like sparkling rosé specifically. So I would probably say those are my favorites, just because those are the ones that I tend to go with more easily. So yeah, gin. It's not straight up gin. The drink that I have, the cocktail that I have is called A Last Word. It is gin, lime juice, chartreuse, and oh goodness, some kind of liqueur. I can't remember, but yeah. I have that. I love to tap with you, Nana. Oh, you're sweet. Or like win. Yeah, I love gin. It's not for everybody, obviously, and if you do partake in alcohol, drink responsibly, but those would probably be my favorites. Yes. Okay. Hey, Ophi, congrats on your 6 months. It's been an amazing journey, and it's been fun being with you along the way. The question I have is, have ever considered doing a giveaway stream, such as assigned tarot cards? Regardless of your choice, I'll forever give you my love and support. Thank you for being so amazing and lovely. Ophi, love you. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, I personally have never considered doing a giveaway stream. I don't have anything to give away that I can think of. If I do, I'd be happy to do it. But at least with signed tarot cards, I don't feel comfortable separating cards from the deck. It kind of defeats the purpose of the deck. And yeah, I don't personally like doing that. But yeah, I've never had like a thing to give away or anything that I desire to give away. So Yeah, drink responsibly. Yeah, what did you expect me to say? Drink as much as you want? No. But yeah, so if something ever comes up, I'll consider it. But for now, no. Hi, Futaba. It's good to see you again. So yeah, that's probably what I've got. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, how has it been VTubing? Enjoying it for the most part, and what are your favorite things about it so far? I'm having a great time. Very genuinely, I love it. I love getting to be here with all of you every day, and I love getting to be. I love being rather your Yandere Phantom, and I love how I look. I enjoy being a VTuber. Honestly, when it comes to being a VTuber, I just view it as just being a content creator. For me at least, there hasn't been anything that I consider like that separates me, I guess, as like being a regular content creator. Like being a VTuber is just a specific medium used to create your content. So at least that's how I view it. Of course, there are a lot of people that There's a lot of people that don't view it that way, and that's completely fine. But I view VTubing as a medium in how I choose to create my content. And I have been given a very blessed opportunity to be here with all of you and share the content that I love creating and share the things that I'm passionate about with you through this medium. So I hope that answers your question. So we drink responsibly. Exactly, Kumamaru. Also, Ohio, Vitator. Also, hello, everybody. If you're just coming in, hi, welcome in. And if you're new here, it's nice to meet you. I'm Ophi. Okay, next question. Ophi, what is your favorite Pokemon type? Fire. Okay, so a lot of people, you guys would probably assume that my favorite is a ghost type, but my favorite typing is actually fire. If I could pick, I would love to just only ever have like fire and then like maybe ghost or fairy as the secondary type. I think me personally, if I were a Pokemon myself, I would be a ghost fire type, 100%. Yeah, I'm excited to play Trombone Champ. Good choice, thank you. Yeah, I always choose fire type as well. Soda to your sing smut, yay! I'll cheer. Let's cheers to that, Soric. Think. And then you guys have I didn't mention this earlier, but I gave you guys a teacup as well. So whatever drink suits your fancy, it's there. It's there for you, darling. Water in the fire. Why? Okay, I love Chandelure. Miss Ria pulled Chandelure yesterday, and I like lost my mind. I was like, I love it. But I love so probably like fire. So fire and ghost are probably to me, I would be a fire and ghost type if I were a Pokemon, and 9 times out of 10 my favorite Pokemon are within the realm of fire, fairy, ghost, and actually, yeah, just those 3. Oh, thank you, Boiling. Oh, gin and tonic is really good. But yeah, so that's my favorite. That's what I would probably be, a fire type. And then my secondary type is obviously a ghost type. Just because I think the fire type represents my personality, whereas the ghost type represents my being. I love Chandelure. Chandelure is my main in Pokken. Anyway, Thank you for the question. Hi, Tom. Buenos Ofis, that's so cute. Hi, Sugar. Hi. Do you ever take game recommendations, or do you just play whatever you want? Happy 6-month anniversary to one of my... I do take suggestions. I take suggestions that are put into my feedback and suggestions in the Discord server. I have played a couple of games already off of the suggestion list. Of course, I do have to go through I have to go through a certain process of what games that I should be playing, or what games I am allowed to play off of the feedback and suggestion list. So it's like it's a very specific process. But I have played a couple, like Shotgun King, Cult of the Lamb, things like that, and I always look through it every single week. So if you are part of the Discord server and you have suggestions of games you'd like to see me play, you can always throw it in there, and I will 100% always look through it while I'm putting my schedule together. So I hope that answers the question. Chandler's great. Oh, base futaba. And good evening. Good evening. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Damper. Thank you. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. I do end up doing things that I want to, but the thing that I want to do is like usually like the voice acting streams, and like a lot of the games you guys suggest me are indie games, and I love indie games. So anytime someone suggests like an indie game, I'm like, I want to try, like right off the bat. So welcome in, everyone. If you're just getting in, hello. What would your favorite legendary Pokemon be? Also, what is your favorite sea creature? I figured since you're a closeted shark mermaid, you must have a favorite. Oh, Sagittarius. Thank you for the question, Sagittarius. So my favorite legendary Pokemon is probably Lugia. I have a huge soft spot for Lugia. I always have. Actually, no, Suicune. I take it back. Suicune's my favorite. Sometimes it flip-flops, but Suicune is probably my favorite overall. But Lugia would probably be a really close second. It's just those two specifically mean a lot to me. Just because Gen 2 mean a lot to me in general. I really loved the Johto region. I remember when I first played Crystal, and when I was like starting my Pokemon journey into the franchise. So I would probably say those two. Yeah. So, yeah. Those are probably my two favorites, but definitely Suicune more than Lugia. My favorite sea creature, I have to say, are probably narwhals. I think narwhals are super cool. I love narwhals. I think they're so cute. I think they're so fun. I think a second favorite would probably be a manatee. So yeah, Lugia and Suicune, and then probably a narwhal and a manatee for favorite sea creatures. Yeah. Articuno is so good. Just from Gen 1, Articuno is my favorite of the three birds. That is not what I expected, but they are cool. What did you want? What did you expect me to say? What did you expect me to say? Oh, Andres, thank you so much. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. Okay. Next question. No question, just wanted to say congratulations again on 6 months, and thank you for all the content you've given us so far. Whether you are streaming a game, singing, or teaching us about the voice, every moment with you has been wonderful. As always, I am happy to be part of this community of yours and spend all these moments with you that managed to bring a smile to my face. You are amazing and don't ever change. Love you, Ophi. You're so sweet. Am I gonna get more messages that are just really nice? Because I'm drinking and it's gonna make me cry. I wasn't expecting to get like nice messages. I was ready to answer questions. a whale because you love this emoji. I do love that emoji, but if I had to pick, like, if I had to pick an animal that wasn't the whale, it'd be a narwhal or a manatee. That's what I mean. So, with wild manatees, I feel like I did know that to a degree because I went through a huge phase where I was really invested in manatees, and then I went through, no, I'm not a sappy drunk. I'm more of like a clingy, emotional drunk. That or I'm like the type who goes, woo! Like, so there's an episode in Glee where they describe the different kinds of drunks. There is the angry girl drunk, the happy girl drunk, the clingy girl drunk, the stripper girl drunk, and then I think that's it. And I'm probably two of those. I'll let you guys figure out which of the two that are those are. I'm not going to tell you which ones. Anyway, hi Jacob. Of anniversary streams? No. To be entirely honest with you, I have, but I didn't expect it anyway because I live life choosing not to expect anything. So, oh, thank you, Kane. Okay, so Ophi, congrats on 6 months. It doesn't feel like it's even half that long. It's been a total joy watching you grow as an entertainer, and it's been even better being able to spend that time getting to know you and get closer to you each day. You've come such a long way in 6 months. It's going to be wonderful watching what heights you reach in the next 6 months. Aww. Debut, covers, karaoke's, original song, 10K sub. It's really been a really crazy ride already. It'll just keep getting better as we journey together. I don't know a more talented, hardworking, and beautiful VTuber than you, Ophi. You're my Oshi. And here's looking forward to the trek to a year together with you. Signed, your Highway. Highway! Highway, what the fuck? What the fuck? Highway. I'm drinking my drink. Hi, Harper. Hi, honey. Yeah, also, if you don't drink alcohol, please don't feel pressure to drink alcohol. Get a soda. Get water. Get your favorite juice. Drink a milkshake. That's why I said your cup. It's an ominous cup of whatever you want it to be. Anyway. Thank you, Highway. This has probably been asked a bajillion times, but any standout moments from the last 6 months? I mean, I'm sure there are plenty, but I mean that the kind that you keep in a treasure box of your heart and think back on. Oh, thank you, Breaker. I'm drinking air, jeez. I hope that air is so good, Yuki. I also love water. When I'm not drinking, like a coffee or a tea, I'm usually drinking water. The last 6 months, I mean, I'd probably say, I don't know. Like, I can say that I have streams that I'm very proud of. Like, any karaoke stream that I've done, I'm very proud of those. And like my stamina to keep up with singing that long. I'm very proud of my voice acting streams, because even before, you know, people started to take more notice of them, I was always very proud of those streams. I love voice acting, and it's something that I really, really care about. And I'm really proud of those. Like, every single one that I've done, even before like Miss Kiara or Miss Callie stopped by the streams, I was really proud of those. I've always been very proud of my voice acting and my ability. So, like, I love that the ghosties that are in the Discord server. I'm so happy and thrilled that you guys want to share Glee with me. That means a lot to me. Like, that is my favorite show in the whole world. And I used to get made fun of liking that show. And the fact that there are so many of you that want to share it with me and you don't make fun of me for it is really wonderful. And I'd say that's a really special moment. Like, there's a lot of things that are very, they probably, I guess, like, may seem very minute, but like, you know, oh, Greebold, you're so sweet. I'm glad that you're here and I'm glad that you're having a good time. Thank you for the dono, darling. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And you're fine, Alexander. You're fine, you're fine. But like even just like, I guess like even getting to like talk about Christmas, I very admittedly am not a Halloween gal, which is probably really strange because I'm a ghost, but people always tease me or anything about liking Christmas. And I've only ever known that, and to be surrounded by a community that want to celebrate and enjoy my favorite holiday with me means a lot. And so it's like, there's just a ton of like very little things that I keep very close to my heart. You know, I keep, yeah, it's something that I keep it's just very little details that I keep very close to my heart that I would probably say, or really stand out for me. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, thank you. This is my favorite thing that I've seen you do. Yeah, I wish that I was able to whip them out quicker, but because the nature of it, I do take my time so I can properly like give those streams. That's why they're every other week instead of every week. But I'm glad that so many people like them. It really means a lot to me. So yeah. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you again. Thank you for the question. Same here, especially. Oh, thanks, Ryan. Does that make fun prefer Halloween? I see that a lot. Yeah, Girthton. People that have made fun of me for liking Halloween, liking Christmas, have usually prefer Halloween. Yeah. Over here I am in Tuggerwood. Oh, Falk, you're so sweet. Yeah. I put a lot of love into everything that I do, and so it makes me really excited and really thrilled and proud that so many of you recognize it and also feel that love and like give it back to me in return. It's very much I guess I always call it a symbiotic relationship of like a community and their streamer. I provide content and you provide your support, and it's a really like it's really, you know, a thing that we do together. So so anyway, next question. Okay, pretty much every VTuber has a lore behind their character, but there's a lot of variation in how in-character people are. Hopefully you get what I mean by that. So where do you usually find yourself on the it's just a story? What are you talking about? Are you saying a not real scale? Speaking of which, of character, some people are deeply personal. Where am I on this scale? Well, for starters, I'm dead. So a lot of the stories that I provide are stories that occurred whilst alive. The only thing that I do not have any recollection of is how I died. And I am only able to provide, I can't really give you too much information about what life is like as a phantom, other than I have spent thousands of years walking in the realm of, you know, the realm of the dead and the realm of the living alone for a really long time. So, and what has really changed being part of all of this is that I'm not alone anymore. I don't have to be alone anymore. And I impart these stories of my life when I was alive because I hope to teach you something. I hope to provide advice in some kind of way. I hope to share silly stories that I haven't been able to share before, and I hope that we can all enjoy them together. So yeah. So I hope that that answers your question. And yeah. So it is, I use the term limbo. Some others may just use it, the land of those who are unable to pass. But if some being came to me now and asked me if I wanted to pass on to another form of living, I would say no. Oh, Mr. Lee, thank you for the super chat though. Thank you. And thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate that. How are you? But I would say no, as that means I would no longer get to spend time with any of you, and that would really suck. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah. Hi, Ophi. How's your sleep schedule? I know most JP streamers seem to sleep odd hours, but EN streamers talk about it much less. I'm not a streamer, but I tend to sleep twice each day, separated by several hours. Get a few hours in the afternoon, and then a couple of hours before I get up for work at 5 a.m. Oh my goodness, you're so powerful, waking up at 5 a.m. Goodness gracious. Also, just a quick reminder, there are 7 minutes left to keep the marshmallow open. So if you want to send me really nice messages and I'm not able to see them in chat, make sure you send them to the marshmallow, because once we get through all of these questions, I will go on to the next round of questions, and then you will no longer be able to submit. Hi, Tord. My sleep schedule, I have been told quite a bit that people can't tell when I'm sleeping. Which is kind of, you know, what I want. I don't want anyone to know what my sleep schedule looks like. I just want everyone to know that I get a full 8 hours of sleep. I can't break it up as you do, Anonymous, but I do get 8 hours of sleep. And it's very important to me to get at least 8 hours of sleep. I like to try to maintain this just for self-care reasons. I'm a very huge advocate for self-care, so it's very much like a if I preach self-care, I must be able to do it for myself. So gonna muddy the waters even further. You're welcome. So yeah, up until like 4 a.m. I have never been in VC until 4 a.m. At least in my realm, I've not ever been up until 4 a.m. The last time I was up until 4 a.m., Liz, was several years ago. I have not been up until 4 a.m. in a while. But do you at least sleep? Yeah, I just said I get 8 hours of sleep. So yeah. Man, it was late at night, get a bunch of Twitter notifications. But hey, you never know. You never know. I just like to keep everybody on their toes. I think it's fun when people think I'm awake and then I'm not. And I like when people think that I'm asleep, but then I'm not. I like that. I like that realm of who the fuck knows. Oh, good night, Shinta. Thanks for hanging. Have a good rest, dear. So, remembered it wrong. I'm sorry. You're fine. But yeah, that's what I like. I like living in this realm of of people have no clue. I love this. So, what's it called? I do get 8 hours of sleep. Even if I do like my Monday morning streams, I get 8 hours of sleep. I have designated days where I spend time off, where I'm not at the computer. But you probably wouldn't know what days those are, right? You know? So I like seeming like I'm around, but then I'm not. Like I love it's so me. I just love the chaos of it. I love being like a little unpredictable. I like it. Oh, thank you, Leojin. Good luck with whatever you have to do today. And hello, John. So I hope that answers your question. Oh, yes. Okay. Probably answered somewhere else already, but what kinds of tea do you drink, or is it more tea parties as a concept? I love tea. So chai tea is my favorite. But I'd probably say chai tea. Chai tea is my overall favorite, but I really like a milk oolong tea as well. I'm trying to think what would I call my favorites? Oh no, it just says what kinds of tea do I drink? Oh, in general. Oh. Okay, I love milk tea. I love a milk oolong tea. I really enjoy green tea. I really like the chai spices. I really love those. I actually really don't like iced tea all that much. But I'd probably say primarily those are what's in my current cabinet. I'm trying to think. Oh, I have a pomegranate tea, but I don't really drink it that much because I have to be really in the mood for a pomegranate flavored tea. I also really enjoy like putting ginger in tea. That's really nice. Yeah. I was just to say, tell your cat I said back. So, have you ever had a chai latte with espresso before? No, I don't drink espresso. I have mentioned it very seldomly, but I do have anxiety. So, espresso would, with a lack of better term, fuck me up. So I don't drink espresso. I don't drink it. It'll fuck me straight up. I can't drink it. So, yeah. You like Coca-Cola? I do. I don't drink a lot of soda. I try not to for the most part. But I do partake in like a Coke Zero from time to time. Yeah, so yeah, I can't drink espresso. If I drink too much caffeine, I will be awake for several days, and I can't do that. But I hope that answers your question. Message delivered here, response with a slow blink. Aw, that means they happy. Okay, let's see. Where do you find the courage to risk being hit with negative feedback by performing on stream? I hope you take no offense if I say that you have performed songs on stream that you play to your strengths and also sung songs that you're not so good at. I guess facing that fear is just part of the streaming game, but I have found myself so gripped by fear of failure that I stopped myself from trying in the first place. Do you have does having the mask of a VTuber help, or is this strength you carry with you when you are away from the screen? I very much appreciate any insight you can offer. So, no, I don't dislike soda. I just don't drink it often. So this is a really good question. I like this question. So this question, what's it called? For me, I have been performing since long before I died. I was performing in concerts. I used to want to be on Broadway, all of that kind of stuff. And while it can be really scary to perform in front of people, you have, for the biggest thing for me is that the negative voices, they're always going to seem louder than the positive ones. And while I personally cannot control your own personal level of confidence or your personal level of insecurity, I can tell you that, like, for me personally, my happiness and my confidence comes from being able to deliver songs that make me happy. Like, you can't, like, even if I don't sing a song well, you can't deny that you at least had a good time. Like, as an audience member, had a, like, pretty good time, because I also had a good time. I focus on the things that make me happy, and I focus on the things that, you know, that make me feel good, to positively enforce the confidence. While I understand that there may be people that may not like my singing or may not like my content, and that's going to be true for any situation when it comes to content creation, and not just with streaming, it can be any sort of performance. I know that the love that I have for what I do trumps whatever anybody else is saying. Because that's what personally motivates me to do better. And with the fear of failure looming, the wonderful thing about being a content creator, a wonderful thing about being a performer, is that there's not really an end to what you can learn. If you feel like that you could be better, to ease your fear, there's always tools or things that you can use to help you learn. And I know that for me, a lot of my confidence also comes from the fact that I took the time to study all of these things. I used to be very naive and used to think that I didn't need to be taught anything, but having taken the time to watch YouTube videos to help me practice, or watch other creators that I believe that I can learn something from, it also instills more confidence, because I knew more than I did when I started. So it is completely understandable that to have a fear of failure, but I highly recommend, you know, do what makes you happiest. The thing that makes you happiness will always. Oh, Onesie, thank you so much for the 6 months. Happy time zone, dear. Thank you. And so, do the thing that makes you happiest. Your happiness will always trump over what anybody else says, even if what they say is positive. What makes you happy will also make the other people around you that are happy. The people who have negative comments will always feel the loudest in a room of 100 people, one person could be negative. 99 people could really love it, but one person could really hate it. Just in your mind, let those 99 people beat up the one person that was really negative. And then third, know that you can always learn something. There are tons of voice teachers on YouTube. I know that I like to watch videos for a very specific voice teacher, because a lot of her warm-ups and her singing voice is very close to my own personal singing voice. So it makes it very easy for me to take her advice and practice. And practicing more and more also builds confidence, because it also raises your skill level. And when you have a higher skill level, you'll naturally, to some degree, be like, I have this skill that I know that I'm good at because I've practiced and studied it. And so I'm comfortable talking about it. So I hope that helps. In case just to further help, don't feel like that, even in watching people who seem confident, that they didn't also go through the same process. Like a couple of years ago, there were songs that I was horrified of singing in front of people. I know I can sing. I've always known I can sing, and I've always been very proud of it. But, I just smacked the microphone with my chest. But know that even me, I've had to practice songs. I've had to practice techniques to be comfortable to sing certain genres and to be comfortable singing certain things with for all of you. That's just that's just like the nature of the thing. So you're not alone in it. And I hope that knowing you're not alone in it can potentially motivate you to reach higher heights. So yeah. So I hope that helps you. I know that I'm very wordy, so if there's anything that you got from that, I hope it's at least the 3 things that I listed more succinctly. Hi, Sakanashi. Hello, hello. Congratulations on your 6th month anniversary. Hindsight is 2020, so looking back on the last 6 months, what would you have changed given the chance? And what would you think you nailed the first time? Much love. Ooh. I would probably redo my debut. My audio was so bad. My microphone from debut to like the end of May or like maybe the beginning of May was just so bad. I look at those streams and I simply close my eyes. I simply close my eyes. I do not perceive them. I do not wish to, I do not wish anything from them. I don't want them. Yeah, I simply do not see. The audio is so bad. I had asked a friend of mine, if you were around for my birthday stream, Soundweeb J mixed my Level Up cover, and I was like, can you please help me, because my audio is so bad. I'm so sad. Like, I feel sad singing. I don't want to sing anymore because of how bad my audio is. Please help me. And he was very, very kind and helped me fix my audio. So if there's anything that I could wish I could redo, it's my audio. Oh my God. Yeah, the first 2 months, not canon. Because that first week, my first stream after debut was a MARSHMALLOW Q&A. My internet got put out because of a storm. And my audio was not it. I got COVID. I just wish I could redo that entire 3 months of time. I feel like I would have made to me, first impressions are very important. And I wish that I was able to impart a better first impression at that time. And I wish that, because I, as much as you guys, I understand that you guys enjoy watching scuff of streams or content, and it's very fun for you guys. I have a certain standard that I set for myself, and it is very important to me, like very, very important to me. And while I understand that you guys are comfortable with it, I am not. And that is something that I'm very, very serious about. So I wish that I could take those, like the first, like March to May, just kind of redo those. And of course, like I can't redo them. But it happens. It happens. We live and we learn. So yeah, that's kind of, yep, that's what it is. So I hope that answers your question. That was a really good question. Thank you for thank you for sending that in. Yeah, I don't disagree, Greebold. So yeah. Yeah. I always try to have a certain standard for myself and for my content. It pushes me to, you know, create content that I'm proud of. And I always want to make sure that I'm creating content I'm proud of, and that makes me happy and makes me laugh. Because if I'm not enjoying my own content, then there's a huge chance that people watching me are probably not going to enjoy my content. And like, of course, there's like always the like, if like my content isn't for everybody, that is a given for anybody you watch. However, I would like to at least like think I'm funny, you know? But oh, what do I think that I nailed the first time? What did I nail the first time? Yes, exactly. If you aren't happy with something and you just push through it, then you're just gonna burn out. And trust me, I've been there. It sucks. My original song. Not to toot my own horn, but like, for having never stepped into that genre before, I think I did a pretty fucking good job. What else? I don't know. Nailed the first time. Yeah, stream till midnight. Who have you looked up to that made you this great? Oh, to be entirely honest, Cabbage, I don't have a lot of people that I look up to. I've only ever done things that I felt like would make my dreams come true. I've only ever like really looked up to my goals and myself. And that sounds really cocky. It's just the people that I could say I look up to are more so people that I respect them because I wish I view them as people that I could potentially work with one day. It's not I don't like to put people up on a pedestal. It makes me really uncomfortable, and I'd rather just follow my heart and do what I think is best for my happiness and my own personal goals. And I know me, and I'll do anything to make those come true. So, yeah. Is there anything else that I think that I killed it the first time? Not really. I don't know. I definitely think my original song is a banger. I definitely think that, I don't know, a lot of the things that I did for the first time, I feel like I didn't do great the first time, but following instances of doing them, I figured out a process that worked. And I think while I don't have an issue with admitting that I killed something the first time and did it right and did it awesome, I do try to take into consideration things that you guys may not have thought of or that you guys didn't notice, but things that I definitely took to heart and tried to implement and better for later streams. Like my first karaoke stream was a hot mess. A lot of people really loved it. But I know for me, it did not live up to the standard that I wanted for a karaoke stream, which improved my karaoke streams for later. It's the same with any kind of event stream, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and I'm not perfect by any means. So if I think I killed it, I'll probably mention that, but I'd probably just say my original song for now. I mean, we're only 6 months in. That could change when we hit when I hit my 1 year anniversary. You never know. Not a fan of your song, feels a bit too edgy for me. Sorry, mother. How dare you? No, I'm kidding. No, it's supposed to be edgy. I think any original song that I've written is all going to be really edgy. So sorry, I guess. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. It's the kind of music I like. So, or at least lyrically. You know that first boss fight in Elden Ring first try, if that counts? Oh yeah, I played Elden Ring. I forgot about that. I forgot that I did that. Hell yeah. That's right, I did do that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, good luck with college tomorrow, Greebold. Isn't it normal to grow from your failure? Yeah, it is normal to grow from your failures. That's why I'm not like, that's why I'm not quite pressed about it, really. So, yeah. But anyway. Congrats on 6 months. You seem to be doing a good job of avoiding some of the pitfalls of VReverie's fault. Is that prior content? What do you mean pitfalls? Pitfalls that VTubers fall into? Like burning out easily? Like what do you mean by pitfalls, Anon? See that memory? Look, okay, my memory is what it is. It is what it is, and it's there. It is what it is. Hi, Aaron. Oh, bye, sugar. I give kiss. Mwah. Have a good rest of your day, dear. It's good to see ya. I mean, and burnout, chasing trends at the expense of personal, just guessing, not my question. That's fair. I guess for me, I've mentioned this a bit before. I went to acting school when I was alive. And so I've been performing for years? I'm like thousands of years old. So like I've been around a while. And one of the biggest things that I've learned is I'm trying to figure out how to word this eloquently and in a way that doesn't seem pompous. But very genuinely, a lot of it has really just been, I prefer to do what I want. I know if there is anything that I know that I can do, it's that I mentioned this earlier. The content that I want to provide are things that I'm passionate about. I have been down a road where I saw performers around me and I felt like they were succeeding more than I was, or I was falling behind. But something that I really had to come to terms with was I'm going on my own journey at my own pace. And the things that make me happiest are the things that are going to shine the brightest on my within my own content. And you know, doing your research is really important for any content creator, any performer, entertainer. That was something that I was very much taught, was that you should practice doing your research, whether you're playing a character. Like, let's say you got cast in, I don't know, The Pillow Man for a theater production. It's very important that you do research on the character that you're about to play. And it's much the same that when you create content. You want to make sure you're doing your research to put out the content. You want to make sure you're doing research for your analytics and things like that. Those come with the territory. However, you know, I am very much so, I haven't always been like, you know, I like I said, I felt like I was falling behind. I felt like I was working so hard to receive nothing, when in reality, sometimes luck just doesn't come your way. And that is just the reality of how that is. That's how the reality of entertainment is, unfortunately. But I've learned to create my own opportunities. I've learned that doing the things that make me happiest and the things that make me most passionate, and being able to talk about them are like my charm points. And also knowing who I am. And you know, you're not always, I mean, like, a lot of people don't know who they are. They don't know what they're selling. They don't know what their charm points are. They can be told what their charm points are, but that doesn't mean that they know them enough to feel comfortable. And so you may fall into this idea, you have to follow trends. You have to follow XYZ to make it somewhere, when all in reality is just, I hope that any entertainer and performer out there just does what makes them happiest. It doesn't erase the fear. It doesn't erase the insecurity. It doesn't erase any of those feelings. But I really, really, really hope that any entertainer, any content creator, any streamer, VTuber, actor, singer, I hope that no matter what people tell you, if you stick to your guns, if you really know who you are and you know that that is your selling point and you know that is what's best for you and your content, I hope the best for you always. Like, if you know who you are, no one should try to change that. Just because someone else is doing a trend, it may work for them, it may not work for you, it may not even be who you are. Why should you do the thing that's not who you are? Why should you sacrifice who you are just because it might raise your luck? But yeah, I hope the best for literally any entertainer, anybody who wants to pursue any kind of entertainment. So I don't know if that answers your question. I hope that it does. Yeah. And it's just realistically, like, insecurity and the stress, that doesn't go away. I don't think it ever goes away. But I have always been a believer of just, it may suck that something bad happened to you. At least in this type of situation specifically. It may suck that you may not be getting the luck that you deserve, but I believe that how you choose to handle that thing, how you choose to not have luck come your way, and what you do to have it better you as an entertainer and push you forward is what helps define you. And I'm not encouraging anybody to work themselves to burn out. Like, don't oh my God, don't do that. But don't be afraid to like take the time to reflect. It helps. But yeah. I really hope that answers your question. I don't know if it did, but yeah. Next one. Thank you again for the question. I'm so proud of you, Ophi, and congrats on these first 6 months. Little by little, you've created an amazing community. Usually greet everyone with hi and how are you, vowing to take care of all the ghosties one Tuskaru at a time. Maybe to a few, you're just a beautiful phantom, but that's not all. You're the star in my life that shines brighter than any other. Only 6 months have passed. However, there is one thing that will never change. Inside this message, Ophi, my secret message to you is always the same. Inside this message? Huh? Aka! Hi, Aka! I love you! Thank you! I saw that I saw that you are back now. I hope that you're thriving. I hope you're feeling better. What's the secret but wait, what's the secret message of this? I-L love my I-L-U-V. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I-L-U-V. I love M-Y. I love my O. I love my Ohi. Oh, I love my Oshi. Bitch. You're so sweet. Thank you. This was really cute. Fuck, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so cute. What the fuck? Hi, Brazaru. What the fuck? No, I'm not like super drunk. I'm like mildly buzzed, but I'm not like drunk. If I chugged my drink, it would be that, but oh, was it Ohio? I think it was. I think it was his O-H-I-O. O-H-I-O. I love Ohio. Wait, I think that's what it was. I think it's Ohio because my name was capitalized. Fuck. Not Ohio. Shit. Anyway. I love your singing. Any plans for an Ophi original ballad song? Maybe if you stick around, you'll see something fun. Let's just say I've got music projects leading up to February. It's gonna be fun. I hope you're excited. Fucking Ohio. Shit. Fucking Ohio. What were your top 5 favorite TV shows growing up besides Glee? Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Oran High School Host Club, Fruits Basket, Glee. That's it, really. Yeah, it's just those four. I didn't see because because the thing is with me, with those shows, I hyper fixated on them. So it's like I didn't get into anything unless it was those. And Glee went on for 6 seasons. So, and then even afterwards, I was very invested in Glee. So for a really long time, I only watched and consumed Glee. So that's it. Yeah. What's your sleeping schedule like? Why do you all want to know how I sleep? Hi, Rizky. Yeah, besides Glee, I mean, that's it. It's just Sweet Life, Oron, and Fruits Basket. Like that's straight up it. Have good supper, Mason. Of course, Futaba. And thank you, Rizky. Yeah. But why do you guys all want to know how I sleep? What is that? Why do you want to know how I'm sleeping? Do you normally wake up early outside of your Monday streams? I do. For my Monday streams, I wake up at 9 a.m., but on a regular day, I wake up at 9:30. There's not that much of a difference. Yes, I have a sleep schedule. I sleep for 8 hours. Okay, let's see. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way that the fuck? We know you go to bed at like 2 a.m. I literally do not. I literally went to bed at like 11:30 yesterday. I was literally telling my mods yesterday that I went to bed at 9:30 p.m. like last week, and I was like so happy. I felt so alive. I was like, this is the most alive I've felt in thousands of years. This is incredible. Anyway, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I can't pick you up. Look at sharp. Use the stairs. We're very proud of you, son. And we're very proud of you too, Ophi. I personally have been watching since debut, and I love seeing you grow into what you've become today. Thank you. Thank you. That was really sweet. From 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. You sleep for 12 hours? Ricky, holy shit. If I slept for 12 hours, I think I probably would have thought that I actually that my body passed on. Like I would have thought that like maybe I'm no longer a phantom. I literally have just passed on. Since you started streaming, do you feel your personality has changed at all, or do you feel the same? I don't know. I don't think that I've changed any. I've always been really chaotic. I have a really naturally relaxed personality, so I don't really think much about that. The only thing that I'd probably say that has changed is I'm like more willingly welcoming of being called mommy. That's probably the only thing that's changed. Unless you guys think that I've changed at all. I know for my debut I was really awkward because I was so concerned with making a good first impression, like for the first week or so, but then I kind of said fuck it after my internet fucking went out. If I sleep too much, I feel more tired. No, I'm the same way, Saker. Literally, if I sleep too much, I'm more sleepy. So I also hate sleep. I'm dead. Why do I need to sleep for? Like what do I need to sleep for? I'm dead. I don't need to sleep that long. Maybe more relaxed because you've grown accustomed to streaming, but not really any big personality changes. Yeah. I don't think that I've changed personality-wise. I think that I've become less concerned about first impressions and more comfortable just kind of doing whatever the fuck. But I think that comes with the territory anyway. So, but other than that, I don't think my personality has changed all that much. Good impression being a goof makes you more relatable. No, I mean, like, I meant good first impression in terms of like, I want to be able to show you, I want people to see who I am and not think like I'm like too much of a fucking gremlin. But I've kind of like, I don't know, I've kind of just like, at this point, I'm just like, hi, it's lovely to meet you. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you enjoy hanging out with us. It's kind of evolved from being like I want everyone to like me to being more of like a, I hope that people who come by enjoy themselves. And if they don't enjoy themselves, that's okay too. And those who do come to hang out all the time, I hope you continue to have a good time, and I will do my best to provide that for you. That's kind of what it's evolved into. But even in the end, like I said, that comes with the territory of streaming. You know, things fall more into like it, and even like things fall more into place. But like even like a Broadway show, for example, when you first put on the Broadway show, the character you're playing isn't going to be the same, isn't going to feel or behave the same as it is 6 months down the line during the run, because you've been playing the character for a really long time, you know? So it's kind of the same. Like when you're streaming, you don't feel like awkward because you're trying to get used to everything anymore. When you've been streaming for 6 months, you're just like, what's up? So I can't do it. Yeah, I have to distract myself, Elizabeth, if I want to sleep properly. So yeah. Because like I'm very much like I think that I'm more so like a silent gremlin. I definitely know that I'm a troll, but I like to come in quietly and then wreak havoc. I like that energy a lot more, so we'll see. But yeah, so I don't think that I've changed too much, unless other than I'm less awkward, and I like when people call me mommy now, so ta-da. So that's what that is. Are we gonna be having any karaoke streams? By the way, I loved your original music so much. I'm glad that you liked it. I do a lot of karaoke streams. If I had the choice, I would do a karaoke stream every week. Unfortunately, I do, well, technically I do karaoke every week, but that being said, I almost do too much karaoke. If you haven't come to the stream or haven't been around a long time, you probably haven't been able to catch a karaoke stream yet. I do them probably once or twice a month on YouTube, and then I do them pretty weekly on Twitch with a friend of mine on their channel. But I've reached a point where I think that I sing too much. And I don't want people to burn out on my singing, unfortunately. But yeah, I do intend to do more karaoke streams. I do a lot of them. So I hope that answers your question. I apologize if I gave the impression that I don't do any karaoke streams. It's all because on YouTube they have to be unlisted, because I don't want to get banned off of the internet. Well, I mean, like, I won't get banned, but I do get demonetized. So, so yeah. Who inspired me to be a VTuber? I guess technically the first VTuber I ever watched was Russia. Because my friend at the time was sending me clips of her and Marin and then Korone and Okayu, and then it'd be like, oh, this is us, this is our friendship. And I'd probably say that. I usually credit to my friend though. My friend at the time who inspired me to become a VTuber. But if I had to pick like a VTuber, it'd probably be the first video that my friend sent me, which was a Rusia video, Rusia and Marin video. So that's probably what I'd pick. Yeah. Yeah. And then like I guess the Korone and Okayu video that my friend sent me. So yeah, that's my answer. If I, a ghostie, were a watermelon, would you spit or swallow the seed? Neither. I don't eat watermelons. Next question. Hi, Ophi. I was wondering, who are some of your biggest inspirations or favorite VTubers? If not VTubers, then any favorite content creators in general? I would probably say... See, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't watch a lot of VTubers. That question is sus. Hey, look, I gave an honest answer. I gave an honest answer, you guys. Look, okay, I'm gonna point this out right now. Staff-san was the one. The Staff-san went through these questions for me, okay? They went through these questions for me so that way I wouldn't have to filter them myself. So that means they put it there on purpose. Yes, I'm blaming Staff-san. Yeah, yes, I'm blaming Staff-san. No one can stop me. Staff-san, if you're watching, I'm blaming you because I can. So, you're welcome. Staff-san also said Nekopara was a wholesome. Seems like they're trolling you. I know! Do you see what they're doing? This is the same Staff-san that recommended Nekopara. You're correct. Hi, Rain. Hi, dear. How are you? I know they're trolling me. Fully trolling me. They said Nekopara is wholesome. They said that question is fine. Staff-san is Catalyst's managers. We have two managers, Hetaro and Lasaka. They're fantastic. But because there's two of them, we just say Staff-san because it encompasses them both. How are you doing, Rain? How are you feeling? Yeah, Staff-san. Yeah, I don't watch really other VTubers. I think VTubers that I watch are my friends. But it's hard for me to like be like, oh, I watch VTubers when to me it's like, oh, I'm watching my friends stream because I want to support them. So that's kind of like how I see it. Like if you guys really want to know what VTubers I watch, they're just my friends. I like to watch Miss Nananon from Prison Project streams. I like to watch Miss Shiki from Prison Project. I like to watch Naki streams from Prison Project. I like to watch Rain. Rain is in the chat. Rain VT, he's on Twitch. I like to watch Miss Brie at Cookie Box. I also like to watch Lucky Bear Girl. She streams on Twitch and YouTube. I watch Kiara from time to time. I actually hadn't watched any of Kiara's streams. I say this during the Kiara voice acting stream, but I had never watched any of her content until that day. So I watched Selene. So like I used to watch like Selene and Vox Akuma, Selene Toski and Vox Akuma like a lot more often. But since becoming a VTuber, I really don't watch them anymore. Mostly because I'm very busy, so I don't really have an opportunity to watch VTubers, or like watch content creators unless they just make videos or if it's just my friends. And to be entirely honest, I really love supporting my friends. Like if you catch me like hanging out in a friend of mine's chat, it's because I want to support my friends. I want them to feel awesome. I want them to know that I think they're killing it. So like that is more important to me than anything. But there's a lot of VTubers that I like to watch. Symphonia VT Symphonia, she is she's a musical bunny. She plays like Persona and like Apex sometimes, and I like watching her play. Yeah, I'm doing well. I love you, Rain. I'm glad that you're doing well. You have to give me an update. I'm sorry that I have been unavailable this past week. I have been a busy bean. Yes, I did like Kiara. I do like Kiara's content after watching a bunch of clips. Yes, that is accurate. I'm not saying that I think that she's like that. What's it called? That like I don't like want to watch her content. It's more so like I watch the streams that are live during my available time zone. When I am free, I watch those who are live and those who I follow, and they're usually my friends. So I'm not excluding VTubers because I don't want to watch them. I don't want you guys to misinterpret that by any means. I have a limited amount of time in a small window to watch people stream. 9 times out of 10, I will usually go to watch my friends first. I have been stopping by Kiara's streams quite a bit just to like go say hi, because she's really nice, and I do very genuinely like think she's really cool. So what's it called? It's so I stop by when I can, but like I don't have time to watch a VOD really. But I love what like I said, I love supporting friends. I don't know. That means more to me than anything. I want to support my friends. I want to give them views. I want to like their streams. I want to comment on their videos. I want my friends to feel as happy as I do when I create content. I believe that my friends are very, very hard workers, and I believe that they deserve to have infinite amount of support. And if I can just comment on their video or their stream or pop into their live for like 20 minutes, that I know that even just that one view or one comment can make a whole lot of difference. So to me, that is really important to me. So you can disagree or agree. It doesn't really matter, but it's just, that is my priority. My priority is making sure that I support my friends. make sure that they feel just as successful as I feel. That's what's important to me. So yeah. But favorite, oh, Soppy, I'm drinking a Last Word cocktail. It's gin, chartreuse, some kind of it's gin, chartreuse, lime juice, and then some kind of liqueur, and I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure which one it is, but yeah, that's what I'm drinking today. Actually, speaking of, I'm gonna take a sip. Yeah. But favorite content creators that I watch in general, Northern Lion's a really huge one. He plays a lot of roguelikes. He's the one who showed me what Super Autopets was. I also watch Frost Prime. Frost Prime is another roguelike content creator. I watched Jacksepticeye play horror games specifically, just because his energy helps diffuse the suspense of horror, so it makes it easy for me to consume horror games. I like Call Me Kevin because they're calmly chaotic, just in the way that I like them. So yeah. Get gin, Zeta. Get gin. Why is this so wholesome? I'm just being honest. I'm giving you guys honest answers. I don't know. I'm being honest. When we hit in the speakeasy, yo, for this coming week's drive-through karaoke, do you want to do like a jazzy speakeasy, turn the McDonald's into a speakeasy? We should. How drunk is Ophi right now? I'd probably say about probably like a 3 or a 4. So not super drunk or anything. I'm very buzzed though. So maybe I'm very buzzed. So maybe a 5. But still. Yeah. But yeah, so my favorite content creators usually tend to lean towards non-VTubers, and Northern Lion. I watched Ludwig for a really long time as well, but I've been watching Northern Lion for a really long time. Frost Prime. I've been watching Call Me Kevin for a really long time, and then I watched Jacksepticeye for horror games. Okay. Oh, hi, Elfie. I have a small question. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? P.S. You are the best Yandere VTuber I've ever met. You're so kind. You're so kind, darling. Thank you. Mwah. If I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go and why? I would love to go to Santorini. I would love to go to Santorini and live, and like live this adventurous cottage core-esque lifestyle. So that's probably what I'd pick. B12, hello, welcome in. Northern Lions, who I grew up watching. Really? I love Northern Lions stuff. I love watching him play Super Autopets because he does really well, and then suddenly he does not do well. Sometimes he makes really dumb decisions, and I'm like, and I start because I watch YouTube on my TV while I'm like cooking or like just hanging out, and I'll scream at my TV. I'm like, why did you pick that? Why? And just I get so mad, but it's so fun. I love watching NL. Like I've been watching NL for a while, but yeah, so probably Santorini. Have you worked in any shows as a voice actress? If not, what kind of show would you want to be a part of? I have done acting work, that is correct. If there was a show that I'd love to be part of, I would love to be it. Honestly, I would really love to be in like a cartoon, in the similar vein of, like, okay, actually, very honestly, I would love to be in something like Gravity Falls. I would love to be in something like Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls, I think hits the audience of voice work that I'd really love to do. Like, it's something children can consume while there is themes and lessons and other stuff that young adults can also enjoy. And that's what I like. That's what I like the most. I'm still curious what this channel is about. I am a Yandere Phantom VTuber. I primarily a voice actor and singer, but in between music and voice acting, I play roguelikes and strategy games. I hope that helps. Yeah. But I have always wanted to be like a voice actor for like kid shows. I love being able to provide like silly character voices, and I think that fostering the imagination and providing lessons to children while they are able to positively intake them is really important. I used to really want to be a preschool teacher because I wanted to what's it called? I really wanted to what's it called? What's the word that I want? I really wanted to provide a positive learning experience and a place that fosters imagination and an ability to use imagination and be able to put it towards real life skills. That was something that was really important to me. So I would love to be able to do kids cartoons and be able to do the same thing. So that would be really awesome. I would also love to do anime. I feel like that's a pretty generic answer though. But if I really had to pick like a dream thing to do, I'd love to do kids cartoons. That would be really awesome. Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, strategy games. I've played Inscription on this channel, Slay the Spire. I'm currently playing Cuphead. I would like to play, I mean, like games that I haven't played on stream, but have played in general, Fire Emblem, XCOM, and like other stuff like that. I prefer turn-based strategy games, if anything, but yeah. So I hope that answers your question. Happy 6-month anniversary, Ophi. You're really amazing and sweet and overall just great. My question is, if you could play any character in any musical, which character and musical would it be? Again, just wanted to say congrats on the 6 months and also wanted to say thank you and the ghosties for being so welcoming and lovely. You're amazing and I wish nothing but the best for you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Before they answer this question, I'm gonna take another drink. Darkest Dungeon? Yeah, Darkest Dungeon. I still want to pick that back up. I have been considering Library of Ruina. I have. I also play roguelikes. Like I just finished Call to the Lamb. I really love Hades. I haven't beat Hades, but I really like it. In a VA, an old school Nicktoons, recent Cartoon Network or modern shows. Probably more like Steven Universe, Gravity Falls era. Soppy. But my if I could play any character in any musical, I would love to play Jenna in Waitress. Yeah, and thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, darling. Thank you. Mwah. But yeah, I would love to play Jenna in Waitress the musical. Her character really means a lot to me. A lot of her songs resonate with me as well, so that's why I like it. But I think if I were to walk into an audition room, I'd probably be more likely to be cast as Dawn, which I'm super okay with. But I would love to play Jenna. Destiny 2, the game is on Steam. It's fun to play with other people. No, I will never play Destiny. I apologize if that's not the answer you want, but I will never play Destiny. At least once? No, I have not. I'm literally stuck on fighting, like, what is his name? Asterius and what's his name? I never remember his name. But them. I'm always stuck on them. The worst. Oh, thank you, Luis. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Okay. And then I'm going to filter through the questions that you sent me a while, like at the beginning of the stream, and then we will go through the rest of them. Hi, Ophi, I'm still quite new to your channel, but I'm having so much fun with every moment. I've heard drawing or a drawing stream mentioned before. Drawing something you like to do. Well, I draw in concept. I don't. So, I put it this way. I like to draw. I will never draw on stream. Because it is a skill that I have no intention of, I have no intention of bettering myself in. So I feel no desire to stream it when I have no personal desire to be any better than I already am. And of course, like the more I draw, the more I naturally get better at it, but I have no intention of like properly doing, I have no intention of properly being good at it. I don't have the patience for it. And I honestly, I go through phases of whether or not I like drawing versus not like drawing. So yeah. I always target the bull first and go kill Mr. Loudmouth. Yeah, I do the same. It's just a pain. The fight is just a pain in the ass. Anyway, you keep hearing my YT feed. I guess I should stop and start my VT rabbit hole experience with you. Happy anniversary. Gotta run now. Hey, Dutchman, thanks for hanging. It was lovely having you. I hope that I get to see you really soon. Bye. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging. Love to see some Ophi drawings. Maybe. Yeah, it's just not for me. I would love, if I had a stronger intention to be better at it, I would love to, but I don't. And I am personally, there are some things that I believe that as a content creator, I should keep separated from what I do on stream, because I think that it's important to have things that I can keep to myself. And enjoy, so that way it's not, I don't get burned out or anything, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't draw often. I really don't draw often. I draw 2 months out of the year, and it's usually from December to January. And after January ends, I usually the fuss in my brain goes away to want to draw, and then I just wait until next winter. So I hope you understand. That being said, let me hide this window really quick, and then we'll move on to the next round of questions. So that way we can schmoove and groove and move on. But in the meantime, for those of you who didn't send in any questions on Marshmallow, here's your small opportunity. We'll do rapid fire questions. So if you guys have any questions that you want me to answer in the chat, send them in the chat. I will answer them as quickly as possible. Just don't make them like lengthy questions, just make them like quick questions. Yeah, get the schmooze. Hey, welcome back, Leojin. Welcome back, welcome back. What are your plans if you have for the next 6 months? Let's just say there's a lot of music and some really major surprises that I cannot disclose. I do like Jollibee. Any idea on next collab game with Catalyst? No, but I do have a collab coming up with Miss Nova, so keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Favorite Glee episode from the series, season 2 duets. Favorite character episode, Silly Love Songs, which is season 2 episode 12. Favorite sandwich, currently sliced turkey or sliced chicken with Japanese mayo, cucumbers, and cherry tomatoes, and then put that on sourdough bread. First time doing karaoke soon, tips for a non-singer. Make sure you look up warm-ups. You can find a lot of really good warm-ups. Don't over warm up. I probably would suggest maybe about a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. And then don't, if you feel your throat straining, don't sing the song. Pick a different song. Also make sure you start hydrating at least throughout the day, and then always get a good night's sleep before, because if you don't get a good night's sleep the night before, your body will not just like it the next day. But also when you hydrate, you're not going to hydrate in the moment when you drink water. So that's why you want to start drinking water beforehand, because your voice won't know, like it won't know, your body won't know that you've consumed water. Sushi date, always, darling. Favorite Glee song, Silly Love Songs, by the Warblers. Any game, movie, show, book you were looking forward to? The day that they finally released the next Ace Attorney game. Let's see. Keep asking questions. I will do my best. Will you play XCOM 2? Maybe. Gotta sleep. Oh, good night, Fro. Good night, good night. Good night, darling. Mwah. Favorite type of outfit? Gyaru. I love Gyaru fashion. I love Gyaru fashion. Favorite jelly? I don't know what that means. Favorite fire emblem? Probably Awakening. Okay, I think that I got through all of the new messages. Yeah, I think I got through all of the new messages. Favorite contrasting colors? I don't know. My favorite color is literally pink, and my favorite colors are literally like a powder pink and like lavender. So favorite Pokemon Gen 2. Gen 2. Secretly loves, but if secretly find overrated, My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer. Oh, grape jelly. Oh, strawberry jelly. Strawberry jelly. I like strawberry jelly. Is Ricardo canon? No, it is not. In friendship, yes. If you're shipping it as a friendship, yes. As a romance, it is not. What's the oldest anime on my top 10? Fruits Basket. What's your favorite joke that no one else finds funny? Did you know that wombats poop in squares? Got any pet peeves? Something that grinds your gears? Unsolicited advice, people telling me what to do. I hate that shit. Like, I hate it when people give me unsolicited advice. I hate when people tell me, like, how to take care of myself. I know how to take care of myself. Like, I literally spend so much time telling you guys that you should take care of yourself, and I feel like it would be horrible if you guys, if I just didn't take care of myself. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me, but. Oh, bye night. Was the pocket nugget not romantic because it wasn't a dino nugget? No, it was not romantic because I thought it was absolutely horrible. Favorite fast food restaurant and what is your order? My favorite fast food restaurant is Taco Bell. My order is a chicken quesadilla with a cheesy bean and rice burrito and then a side of like the small nachos. That, and if I don't get either of those, I usually will get a chicken power bowl. Anything you want to tell us, ghosties, but are too shy to say it? There's nothing because I'm pretty much an open book. Okay, so I think that I got the rest of the questions. Let me just double check to make sure. Okay, for some reason, when I refresh Marshmallow, it is showing me questions from like 6 months ago. So let me just delete these really quickly. What's my favorite vacation spot? A city. I love going to New York City as like or like any sort of like city, like any sort of like city. So like New York, LA, DC. I love like cities. Seattle, Chicago. I love a city. A big city, tall buildings. No one gives a fuck about you. Everything is super fast paced. There's a shit ton of people. Love it. Ooh, I just smacked my microphone again with my boobs. I'm sorry. How many squats can Ophi do in a sitting? I did over 100 in one stream. You can watch the VOD. I'm not doing it right now. I'm literally drinking alcohol. Oh, thank you, D20. We'll see you around, dear. Baja Blast. I think Baja Blast is gross. Favorite Taco Bell sauce? The Chipotle mayo-esque sauce. Do you like eggnog? I do. Okay, I think that she's set. Hold on a second. Let me just double check to make sure that this is. Let me just like double check to make sure this is the right one. Okay, there we go. Oh, have a good night, Futaba. Thank you for hanging. Have a good one. Favorite boy band and favorite boy in boy band. I don't really listen to boy bands. So I guess it's hard for me to give you a favorite boy and a favorite boy band when I don't have a favorite boy band. I listen to their music, but like I don't have a favorite boy band. Okay. Questions. Let's go. Time to go. Oh, bye, Matsy. Good night. If you had a second outfit, what would it be? Totally not going to write this down. Gyaru. I would love to have a Gyaru outfit. I love Gyaru fashion. I said this earlier. I love Gyaru fashion. I want a big old scrunchie. I want to have I want like a sidekick phone covered in like, I want it to be bedazzled. I want to have a million phone charms. I want to have a scrunchie around my wrist. I want leg warmers. I want a short skirt and a button down. I want to like have highlights in my hair. I want all of it. I want that. Got to head on. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thank you, Brazer. Thank you. I love Gyaru fashion. I'm honestly more surprised that there's not more VTubers that embrace Gyaru fashion. No, I wouldn't have blonde hair. I'm still Ophi, you know. I still have purple hair, but I would love to have, like, in terms of outfit style, like I'm literally a ghost. I don't think that I'd ever be able to really truly tan, but I would love to wear gyaru fashion in some sort of way. Yeah. But anyway, so let's get started on the new set of questions. Yeah? So, spam purple hearts in the chat. Spam purple hearts if you're ready for the next questions. Let me know. Let me see. I want to see. I want to see. Okay. So, need to lurk again? You're totally fine, Brian. Yeah, purple hearts. Purple hearts. Yeah, purple hearts. Yeah. This is begging Kyoto outfit, please. It's the only cure. Look, I am not in. Look, I want to. I would love to be Gyaru Ofi, but the only way we can summon Gyaru Ofi right now, Slushy, is through like Scab or like someone draws it. Okay. Okay. Next, we'll start with the first question. I don't have a question. Oh well. But I just want to say congratulations on 6 months. Also, thank you for being such a fantastic, sweet, and loving phantom. Love you, Ofi. Mason. Oh, Mason, thank you. This is really kind of you. Thank you for the really sweet message. I appreciate it. I have to ask this. What is your favorite curse moment you've done on stream to make chat cringe? Oh, that's a really good question. I bring up the blurst moment a lot where I was like, have you ever really just thought about the moment when I could lick mayo off of your shins? Have you ever thought about that, darling? I'm so into it. Like I love that moment. It's really funny to me. Singing and discovering I could do End of a Life as Minnie Mouse was also a really fun moment. It couldn't be anything but this. Look, there's a lot of new people who don't know that happened, okay? Look, if you're new to the channel, there is a YouTube short where it says Taskaru with a question mark. It doesn't fully encompass what happened, but you can find that during the Stray streams. I played Stray here on the channel, and you can find that I did that during one of them. So, yeah, I don't know. I think, good for them. Look, somebody asked, okay, and then I said I would do it for a super chat, and then someone did the super chat. So look. You know, I can't say, I said that I would do it for a super chat, and then somebody did the super chat. So I'm just saying, just blame whoever super chatted. Hi, Crook. Thank you, dear. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I very genuinely think it's like discovering that I can sing things as Minnie Mouse is probably my favorite. It's probably my favorite, because while I can say things that are really blurst, and I know that I'm capable of that, I think that doing songs as Minnie Mouse is super funny to me. Money is no, it's not even that. It's not even like for the money. I was saying, I literally like, I said I would do it for a super chat, much in the same vein that like I will lick the microphone if you super chatted a certain amount. Like that is something that we've collectively agreed as a community. That is part of the thing. So like I was under the impression no one would do it, and then somebody did. So that's how it happened. But yeah, probably discovering that I can sing things as Minnie Mouse. So that's probably my personal favorite. So yeah. Hey, Ophi, I hope this isn't something that was already asked, answered, but do you have any type of, oh gosh, any type of physical activity when you're not streaming or working on projects? I often hear about neglecting their health and having problems with low if you aren't already physically active. What's something that catches your interest, whether it's sports, lifting weights? Congratulations on 6 months. I love hiking. I love hiking. I love going on walks. I have a pool, so I love going swimming. And I love like just taking walks when the sun is setting. I love watching the sunset. There's a place that I like to go on a walk with. There's like a lake, and then you get to watch the sunset over the lake. Super beautiful. I love that. I go to the gym sometimes. It's not my favorite choice, but let's see him out for a microphone lick again. That's correct, Archean. Okay, well, the thing with the mic lick is that I get to pick when I lick the mic. Thank you for the super, by the way. I get to pick when I lick the mic, so that way you guys will always be on your toes. Oh my god, Zeta. Thank you, dear. Thank you for the super chat, Zeta. Okay, so I owe you guys 2 mic licks. So you guys will just never know when it's coming. So that way you guys don't have the opportunity to mute. And I did that on purpose. So you're welcome. Good morning, Eka. How are you, dear? But yeah, I love going on walks. I love swimming. I love I love hiking. I love swimming. I love adventuring outside. Yeah, like I did like 100 some squats on stream once, and I remember that, like, what was it? I was doing squats with Haywan, and I can't remember, somebody was like, oh, you can like rip through squats really fast. I was like, yeah. I've got strong legs, you guys. Like, I've got really strong like thighs and like just legs in general. So like I love to put that to use, you know? So not Tazo, say hello, welcome in. Yeah, so that's the physical activity that I do. It's really important to me, so yeah. Thank you for the congratulations, and thank you for the question. Can we get a hiking spot in the basement? Of course. Hey, Ophi, I've already gushed my heart out a lot over the past 6 months, but I do just want to say again that the past half year spent with you has just been absolutely amazing in the grand scheme of things. But watching you and the community grow since your debut has made me more happy than you probably know. And I hope that's a mutual feeling you share with us. Every week, I find myself excitedly looking forward to see what great things you have in store for us next, be it more of your beautiful singing, incredibly entertaining and funny streams, and whatever else you come up for us. Here's to another 6 months and beyond. Vara. Vara! Come here! Where are you? Vara! Vara, where are you? Vara was my first mod. You get the smooch. You get a smooch. There you go. Yeah, Vawawa. Vawawa. No, it's not Vawa. It's Vawawa. Yeah, a hiking place in the basement. That'd be lovely. Crushes a ghostie's head. Honestly, I could probably like pop a ghostie with just my hand, but I'd rather not do that. But thank you, Vara. Thank you. I've ever done a face reveal. That's dumb. What do you mean? This is my face. Okay, I decided to send one more, just say thanks again for all the hard work you do for us every day, keeping your wonderful self, Ophi. Anonymous ghostie again. Thank you, dear. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow, cute.
だな。大好きだよ、バオくん。
There are two kinds of people. That sounds amazing, not gonna lie. That sounds painful. Two kinds of people. Oh my god. Okay. I may not have been here long, but ever since being introduced to you by Heywan, you've always been kind to me. So I say congrats on 6 months, and here's to many more to come. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. I love Heywan. Heywan's like one of the nicest, most wonderful friends I've ever had. She's wonderful. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying being around. I'm very grateful. Thank you. And thank you for the message. Happy 6-month anniversary. It's been wonderful being one of your ghosties these past months, and look forward to all of your future endeavors. My question for you, did you know that wombats poop in cubes? P.S. Know any good accent, linguistics, voice acting related jokes? I don't think I know any good accent jokes. I don't think I know any good accent jokes. Yeah, I don't know any. Uh-oh. Maybe I should learn some. Maybe I should learn some jokes. I wasn't ready. You're welcome. You're welcome. Enjoy it. Welcome back, Goku Boy. Yeah, I don't know any. Maybe I'll learn some. Maybe at my 1-year anniversary, you can ask this question again. I'll have hopefully learned some voice acting jokes by then. Okay. Can't wait to start watching Spy Family together again when part 2 starts. And now that JJK0 is on Crunchyroll, are we going to be doing a watch along for it? How about 6 month Annie? And can we get an Uwu RAR XD for the Clippers? Okay.
Ooh, RAR XD.
There. Or just a ooh, rar, XD, haha, tee, XD. There you go. I don't know if I did that right, but you're welcome. We will probably do a watch along for JJK after we finish Glee and Black Lagoon. Make it stop? What do you mean? What? Night Leslie, don't you know that RAR means I love you in dinosaur? Don't you know? Don't you know? RAR. RAR XD nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh, you so warm. I don't know the rest of it. You make that cursed? Oh man, what do you want? Like, what did you expect me to do it as? How else was I supposed to say? Just like, like what did you want me to do? Like, is that what you, like, what did you expect me to do? Please, no. No, I don't know the rest of the words. I don't know the rest of the words. I only know that part. So, like, I'm like, eh? Like, it's the thing is, like, my brain is like, ooh, I'm Batman. Like, you know? But I hope you like that. Also, I guess for clippers. Taskaru for you. So, Mom, we know you love Glee and musicals, but what do you think the most important thing is that sets a good musical apart from a mediocre one? And on a side note, is what your absolute least favorite musical is? I don't know. I think a good musical from a bad musical, it kind of is more so like your perspective. I don't really think that, like, I mean, it's one thing to have a musical that's like, I have fat boobs. I think it's more so like the energy. Like, I think it's just like, it depends on your personality. You know? So like, it's like, for me, my least favorite musical is probably, I don't know. I don't have like a least favorite musical overall, but I am not a huge like Andrew Lloyd Webber fan. But I know that there's a lot of people who there's a lot of people who really love Andrew Lloyd Webber. Like, there's a reason why his work has been considered so iconic. But like, yeah. So like, I think that's kind of more of a question that is based on like personality and what your personal enjoyment is. Yes, like Cats. Cats is like, well, like, the thing is, I know a lot of people who like Cats. I also know a lot of people who don't like Cats. I know that the meme is to hate on Cats, right? And I'm talking about the musical Cats by Andrew Lloyd Webber. But I'm also of the opinion that like he's popular for a reason, right? There's like a reason why he's popular. There are people that like him for a reason. You know what I mean? So that's what matters, you know? So I can't really say. I know for me, what sets apart a good musical from one that I dislike is the musical style. Like, I'm not super into like more like I don't really like, I'm not really into super like what is the genre? Like, I'm not into rap and I'm not super into hip hop, either of those genres. And I like more classic show tunes, like Waitress. I really love like Wicked. I really love, I just love more traditional styles of like musical-esque music, show tune-esque music, like You're in Town, etc. So like, I personally was never a fan of Hamilton, because I don't get into rap. I don't get into like the style of music that is chosen for that musical. But that doesn't erase that it is a good musical. You know what I mean? So people don't like the musical. No, people like don't like the musical. But yeah, so like, I don't get into Hamilton, not because I think it's a bad musical. It's because the style of music is not for me, and that is okay. So that's just how that is. So I hope that answers the question. Next one. Do you do any warm-ups before stream, or do you just jump right in? Unless it's a karaoke stream, I do not warm up. I think that like, I don't think that I've ever really had much of like a voice problem when it comes to streaming. I have really good vocal stamina, so I've never felt the need to warm up before a stream. But for karaoke streams, I definitely warm up for at least 10-15 minutes. Yeah. So that's my process. Okay, what is your favorite stream that you've done thus far? Honestly, my favorite stream that I've done so far is probably my road to 10K karaoke. I had so much fun. I was like sad when it ended. I was like, man, we hit 10K in 2 hours and I was like, man, I have to finish now. I was hoping we could go longer. like I was really hoping. I'm like, man, maybe next time I should have made it like a road to 20K. So I had to sing for like 60 billion years or something. But yeah, probably my road to 10K karaoke stream. That was super fun. Succubuds are red and Novocan are blue. Being a ghostie is the greatest and we all love you. Happy 6-month anniversary, Ophi, and I hope you keep being our favorite bedaked Yandere Onee-san. Thank you. Thank you for this sweet, cute little like poem thing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hi Ophi, happy anniversary. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate the streams you do. It shows a lot of love and commitment with what you do. Knowing you this year has changed my days for the better, because there are days when honestly everything is bad. It happens to everyone, and the simple fact of seeing you, hearing you laugh, sing or fool around changes my day considerably. Te amo, Ophi. Feliz aniversario at Matzi. P.S. You said in a stream that you knew some Spanish. Could you tell something about that? Oh, bye, Maniac. Have a good one. But thank you, Matzi, for the message. Te amo, darling. What is it? So Spanish, I grew up learning Spanish, and I used to be a lot more comfortable speaking it out loud, but nowadays I'm so like nervous to do so. Like my brain is like, I'm like, oh, I could answer this in Spanish, but then like my brain is also going, no, you can't. So because there was a decent period of time where I would answer things in Spanish or speak in Spanish, and I would get made fun of by my teachers or other Spanish speakers, and it really stuck with me. So it's kind of hard for me to get out of that, but you know, it happens. I would eventually like to do a hello, Ophelia. Nice to meet you. How are you? Hi, Jay Gotcha Beezy. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you. And I'm doing well. We're celebrating 6 months today, so I hope you have a good time hanging out with us. Hi, Sora. Oh, hi, Ophi. Hi. But yeah, so I hope that one day maybe I can like practice speaking Spanish on stream, doing like playing Duolingo or something, just kind of to break out of that anxiety, because I've had some like Spanish conversations like over Twitter or in the Discord server, and I'm more comfortable typing it out because I don't feel the anxiousness of trying to like speak out loud. So I'm hoping that one day I'm able to translate to being able to speak Spanish online. So that'd be lovely. But yeah, so that's all I really have to say about that. But thank you, Matzi. Thank you. How excited are you to see what new talents could come to VReverie or VTubers as a whole? I know it's only been 6 months, but I am already ready to have a wave 2. I'm so excited at the thought of having kohais. I can't wait to be like Ophelia Senpai or Ophi Senpai. I can't wait for that. I'm like so ready. I have a very mentor like personality, so I'm very like, I'm so excited to get a new gen that speaks Spanish for a collab. I will never not for at least like 60 years, but I'm so ready for a wave 2 or gen 2. I can't wait to be like Ophi Senpai. I'm so ready to see who comes our way, and I I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So it'll be really fun. It'll be really awesome. And I love getting to see people grow. It's like my favorite thing. So yeah, I'm excited to see who comes our way for wave 2. So I don't know what the official plans are for any auditions or anything like that, but the day that it comes, I just know that I won't shut up about it. Just know that I will be so freaking excited. 100%. No, I wouldn't bully them. I'm not a bully. I have been in situations where I've had to be a mentor, and let's just say I know when to enable people to make fun, chaotic decisions. And the thing is, I always make sure people know that it is their choice to make the chaotic decision. I simply encourage that it could be or not be a good idea. And if they think it's a good idea, that is their choice and they are able to go through with it. So it's not my fault. I am a guideline. Do they have to pay senpai tax? I mean, we'll see when we get there, right? When I've also called you mommy. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if they called me mommy. Yeah, I mean, I just make it very clear that their choices are their own choices. They have nothing to do with me. Anyway, thank you for the question. I am not a corrupt senpai. I'm a very caring and loving mommy. Yes. What would you feel if you won something that is big, and what would it be? I would love to win the giant oversized Piplup plushie. I don't know how many of you know what I'm talking about, but it's like $300, $400. I would love that. I want that. I want to put it in my office. I want to use it as a beanbag. I want to use it while I sit on my laptop and do work. I would love that. If I won some... Wait, did they mean physically big or like just like big? I don't know. But anyway, I want that. To be Ophi's Kohai. We have what's it called? Literally, if you want a Himedere like type, we have Ria. And besides, a brat just because like someone's a brat type, it doesn't mean that I'm unable to hand them. Silly. I want the Mareep one. A Mareep! I would love that. I love sheep. I think they're so freaking cute. So yeah, the Piplup. Oh man, I had to burp. Okay. Any suggestions on how to deal with severe self-doubt? What's that? A bottom? Himedere. No, it's a princess. It's a princess type. You will not bait me into calling Miss Ria a bottom. Kusogaki? I think Nova is more Kusogaki. I'm not gonna lie to you. But honestly, I'm not gonna say that this is something that works for everybody. Please don't take my advice as final word by any means. However, the way that I have combated self-doubt in the thousands of years that I have been around has mostly been just like, if you're gonna tell yourself anything, why tell yourself that you're going to be like trash at something? Why not just tell why not just tell yourself, why not just tell yourself that you're awesome? Right? Like, I personally, like, at least in my experience, I, like, sure, it's hard to believe that you're awesome. It's hard to believe that you deserve the things that you get. But if you just, for me, I've only ever just kept telling myself that I worked too hard to deserve those things. And I worked too hard to not, like, think that all of that work was worth something. And so, and I think a big thing too is that in situations where I felt like there was no luck and I felt alone, I knew that the only person left to cheer me on was myself. And for me, knowing that I was my only cheerleader and I wanted to, and I really cared about my success, I cheered myself on for positive change. And I don't encourage you to cheer yourself on or push yourself when you are unhappy with the product you're providing, or if you are unhappy in general. I think that those kinds of things lead to burning out. But know and understand that discovering who you are, like I had talked about earlier in the stream, is just, it's a journey of trial and error. And you know, even the most confident people, you know, also went through a process of discovering that for themselves. So it's hard to, it's easy to say don't fear failure, don't fear what the unknown may bring you. And it's easy to what is it? It's easy to push yourself even when you're down, thinking that it will bring you more success. But I just know that, and really sometimes just take a break and take the time to assess in a realistic way, not influenced by your insecurity. Sit down and really think about what you are good at. Yeah, what Denny is saying, having a skill map so you have data-driven feedback is really good as well. I know a lot of people will be like,
If I assess myself, I'm gonna be bad.
like, it's very that, but like, I very genuinely mean it. Please do not be afraid to take a step back and assess whether or not an emotion or an opinion you have about yourself is insecurity based versus what is actually presented in front of you. So I wish I could provide more, I don't know, helpful advice. However, not everything works for everybody. And it's really a journey of understanding what works for you and understanding yourself better. So I wish you the best in your own journey. Anonymous, I wish you the best in your journey, and I hope that you are able to find yourself and come out on the other side with more confidence than you've ever had.
But anyway.
Okay. I had the pleasure of being on your 10K karaoke stream. Thank you for sharing your lovely singing. In that stream, you said you could mostly recover the strength of your voice in an hour. Do you have a special routine, or is it literally just good, solid rest of well-trained voice? Aside from that, as a part of that, any good rules for good voice care? So an hour. So like when I say like an hour, so like if I did karaoke for 5 hours, took a break for an hour, I could still probably only go for another 4 hours, maybe 2 to 4 hours, let's say. Oh, thank you, Pat. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing, dear? And I have played Rune Factory, Tsuki. I haven't played it on stream, but I have played it. Honestly, a big part of it is for me at least, I don't talk unless I have to. I spend a lot of days on vocal rest. Thank you. Thank you. How are you, dear? Ryamal, hello, welcome in. Thank you. I spend a lot of days on vocal rest. I drink a lot of water. Typically when you're about to sing the day before, or if you have a vocal performance the next day, getting a good rest, getting a good amount of sleep is very essential to helping your body function. So I highly recommend that in general. Also hydrating at least 2 hours before your vocal performance is pretty important, just because the water that you intake will have already started to do its magic by the next hour. I would probably also I'd also suggest don't drink caffeine. Caffeine dries out your vocal folds, and unfortunately dry vocal folds will put strain on your vocals. It's not good. Oh, hi Batsu. Thank you, darling. How are you? A lot of people say don't drink milk. But I've seen some people who drink milk and consume dairy products and sing just fine. I personally don't, because I prefer not to risk it. Also, just in general, I was always taught that your voice is kind of like a rubber band. At least with your range, the more you practice this, like, you know how with a rubber band, the more you like slowly stretch it, it will start to get bigger. It's the same concept with your voice. Thank you for the lurk, Mason. 2 hours to reach the larynx area. That's why they recommend. Yeah, I personally do 2 hours. But I also drink a lot of water to begin with. So, what's it called? Some people, I don't drink milk before a performance just because I choose not to. I warm up for about 10-15 minutes. I usually go into my bathroom, turn on a really hot shower, and like just let the steam run, and do my warm-ups in a steamed room. That's something that I find very useful. But the thing with warm-ups and stuff is like finding tools that work best for your voice. So practice, take the time and do the research to find good warm-ups, because just because good warm-ups work for somebody else doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. So so that's just something that is really important. And also keep in mind, I've also been singing for a really long time, so I have a different my vocal stamina may be different than somebody who is just starting out. So keep that in mind as well. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Not that I can think of, but those are like fairly baseline things. I know some people use a humidifier. I don't. I just do the shower thing. Yeah, just like take the time to do the research on your and take the time to this goes back into don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to say, hey, this vocal warm-up or this process worked for somebody else, but it did not work for me. I'm going to research and actively seek out something else that works for me better. So don't be afraid of those kinds of instances. The huge part of being a performer is trial and error. So you can't really be afraid to be able to say, this sucked. So yeah, So I hope that helped. I remember very clearly the first time I became aware of the difference between someone truly singing and just changing the pitch and volume of their speaking voice. Even some paid professionals are singing with a speaking voice. Yes, that is true. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't, please consider liking the stream. It helps me out a ton. Although I can hear the difference, what is the actual physical difference between how people make singing and speaking voices? Any tips on how one can find their singing voice? Bizarre aside, while trying to figure this out for myself, I found that howling is like a singing version of crying. I also think so anyway. I mean, there is also such a thing as called a vocal cry. It's kind of like a howling sound. A lot of people use it to help them slide into a note. I guess hold on, let me think. Hi. I don't really think that there's much of a difference. Hi. Hi. Hi there. How are you? Hi. Sorry, I'm trying to think about it because to me, the way I process the voice is that it's all sound. It's not so much speaking and singing. So like, if you need to go to sleep, Eka, go to sleep. One is more glottal than the other is a nice flow. Thank you. I was trying to figure it out for myself, but I appreciate the input, I think. Well, have a good day at work, Pat. First thing for everyone to see you. Oh, bye, Emma. Bye, Sarah. Bye. Have a good one. But I guess that the way you can like find your singing voice I guess I'm trying to figure out how to say this. I guess the best way to put it is you're a box of voices, aren't you? I mean, I guess so. So like, I guess the best way that I can really say to determine it is like, because like it's a variation of sound so like when you're singing, it's a different way that you'd produce the sound physically. So like if I'm going when I'm speaking I'm kind of like lifting my soft palate a little bit, and then I'm adding a purposeful vibrato to it. 10 a.m. about to hit on it. Oh my gosh, go to sleep, Ryan. Good night, good night. Oh, thank you, Blood Moon. Thank you, thank you. And good night, Falk. Good night, good night. Get some good rest here. And welcome back, Futaba. I would probably say, I guess for me, I guess for me, like, it's figuring out the sounds that produce more melodic tones and how you would choose to produce that, I guess, is the best way that I can probably put that. Like for me, for example, when I speak, I'm not lifting a lot of my sound sits in like the middle of my mouth. I'm not really like lifting my soft palate any. The sound primarily comes from my chest. I try to keep sound fairly open, and I don't really I don't know. I don't personally try to create clear sounds, clear tones while speaking. But when I switch to singing, I'm lifting my soft palate. And I think that, hold on, I'm trying to assess that. I think that also sound is starting to come more so up into, so like it's still like part of my chest, but I'm lifting my soft palate to make more of a ringing sound. Yeah, so I'm lifting my soft palate more to create more of a ringing sound in the back of my throat. Not the back of my throat, but in the back of my mouth. So that way sound rings more. And also I can feel more of the sound also going upwards into my mask area. So like sound is a little more, I guess. I also kind of have like a nasality to my singing as well. So I get, singing just similar to the language one? No, because it's the same. So, because if you're going then you go, if you're doing like an ah in while you're speaking, you're making the same sound when you're singing. Ah, like ah, you know? Good night, Jay. Thank you, thank you. So I would probably say that a lot of it I've never thought about this for myself before. So I feel like I'm like trying to think of how to answer that. Because singing is a more like, I guess the word that I want, singing is like lengthened sound. And it's has more of like an intense usage, I guess, of your voice. Whereas like speaking has more of like a limited vocal range, and more of your sound is focused on enunciation, whereas like singing has more of a range of high notes, low notes, and like loud and like crescendo, decrescendo. And speaking is not so much like a high, like isn't as dynamic, I guess is the word. So like I guess that's the best way that I can put that. Like, and I think when you do like voice acting, you are able to tap into the things that you do as a singer and start to allocate those skills into your speaking voice. Whereas, so like for me, trying to personally assess what I'm doing, it's hi Jetrixon, hi. So like for me, when I'm doing switching from like like when I'm creating the same sound from speaking to singing, I notice that I lift my soft palate more. The sound is more lifted and a little more forward in to create more nasality. And I'm also on reflex, creating more unnatural vibrato. So that is the physical difference for me. I don't know if that's the same for everybody, unfortunately. I mean vocal warm-ups? What do you mean, Blood Moon? Hi, Georgie. Am I late for the ceremony? No. I'm still answering questions. You're good. So like vocal crying, like a howl is like a oh. When you create that sound like the oh, ooh, your lips are pursed forward, you're lifting your soft palate. Ooh, and it's very similar to a it's like very similar. I hope that helps. I wish that I could provide more insight on that. But the only way that I can is like personally assessing myself. But yeah, singing voices from what I think is, it's typically singing voices are more vocally dynamic, and they like the differences is where sound is located, like lifting your soft palate, where it is the sound ringing your chest, it is it ringing in your face, etc., etc. But that can also be said for your speaking voice. It's just that when you're singing, due to the more lengthened sounds or the more and that emphasis is put more into the vocal range and the crescendo and decrescendo, versus your speaking voice where it's put more on like vocal, like word emphasis, and has a more narrowed vocal range. Also the air capacity, like your air capacity usage is different to sustain lengthened notes. Speaking is more gentle on your vocal folds, whereas like your singing shouldn't be as intensely putting so much pressure on them, but it is more intense work. Also, like vowels when you're speaking are not as I said, lengthened. So I think it's more, I think it's just based on how it's used, and how communication is conveyed. But I do hope that helps. Oh, thank you, Futaba. Have a good night. So I hope that helps. But anyway, I'm sure it's a true for majority of content creation. It feels like with the voice work in particular, it is difficult to get anywhere without a lot of self-promotion, confidence in yourself, and your ability to successfully sell yourself as a talent. I don't feel like, I mean, me personally, that's not, I personally don't feel like I feel like I've struggled by any means. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. In terms of marketing, I put things out. Hi, Amber. How are you, darling? I personally don't feel like I have had any issues. And I don't mean that in like a I'm great blah kind of way. I don't feel that. It's more so like I put out voice acting content because it's something that I care about. It's something that I consider fun, and I knew that that was my brand, and so I put out all of my stuff in the usual, you know, social media what's it called, in the social media like sphere. That's what you're talking about, singing practice talk, so I thought you were explaining vocal warm-ups. No. I was not talking about vocal warm-ups. I was talking about, like, how sound was being produced in the difference between speaking versus singing, in me personally. So, but yeah, I just put stuff out in the usual channels, and like people who want to come hang out. I don't know, I guess to me I've always just been like just grateful for the people who are also interested. In like what I want to convey to people, and I want to share like words. I want to share that with people, and like I want to meet other people who are just as passionate and want to talk about like linguistics. Oh, bye, Leosian. Yes, I will be around in literally less than 24 hours. We're gonna be playing Trombone Champ, I think is what it's called. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really PGO, I have no idea what that means. But I personally have never felt like that was I don't know. I've never felt like I've had difficulty in it, just because I was just happy to be sharing things with people. That's probably not a good answer, but I've never really took the time to think about that aspect, because I was just really excited to do voices and talk about like linguistics and stuff. So, but that's just how I feel about it. Okay. Many VTubers have stated that VTubing gives them the freedom or confidence to create content they wouldn't be otherwise able to. Kent as a Thank you. Wait. Are you asking if that is how I also feel? How much do I go live? I put up my schedule every week. It's actually already up. It's in a waiting room. I stream 4 to 6 times a week, Amber. But I don't know. I do think that I do feel freedom to create content in a different way, because being a VTuber does give the opportunity to have a little more imagination with my content, whereas like if I wasn't a VTuber, I feel like you'd have to have like a budget or like a film set or something, or like, you know, like you have to have a lot of these extra details. So I can agree with that. Yeah. So I hope that helps as well. I don't know if this was a question or not, but I hope that's what you were asking. What switches do you have on your keyboard? I have no clue. I don't have the slightest idea for you. I am very sorry. It is a keyboard that was a gift, and that's it. That's all I have. Okay. I follow a very small indie VTuber today. Who today spoke about how he decided to stop doing the character voice he had begun with as it was straining his voice. And indeed, it was apparent in previous streams that the manner of speaking he was using was somewhat forced. Off the back of that, I was thinking about how there have been a number of large agency VTubers, in particular JP VTubers, who have had to take some significant breaks due to issues with their voices. Knowing the individuals, it may be hard to say, but at least in your opinion, is this the case of certain people being more or less compatible with a particular character voice, or is it more likely an incorrect technique? Can proper training generally work around most of these issues, or character voices inherently more stressful? Apologies for the long form of the question. No, it's totally fine. I completely understand. Were you really, Denny? But I do think that character voices, like, strain on your voice. How do I put this? I do think that there are ways to produce sound healthily without there are ways to produce sound healthily without harming yourself. I think that there are ways for VTubers to do voices for long periods of time without hurting themselves, that it causes a need to take significant long breaks. I think that there's a way to take vocal lessons or have some kind of training to help combat that. But there are also, I know that there are also some sounds that like you have to kind of like tear up your vocal folds for, and in that kind of situation, I really don't recommend those. But like for me, I know that there are certain voices that I can do it for long periods of time. Like I could do my uwu voice for a really long time because that doesn't hurt. I think if I like did it for too long, then maybe sure. But if I'm only doing it for like a couple hours a day, I could probably do it, right? But that's because I figured out how to create the sound so it doesn't hurt. I've got kind of actually can't remember that. Oh, I'm glad. That's awesome, Denny. Also, hello, Say. As an option to show their passion, love becoming one to some, just think about finish school first. Yeah, that's probably the main choice. Definitely finish school first, of course. But yeah, so like there are plenty of VTubers, just as many VTubers who are taking breaks because of their voice. But like, I mean, even like people who are talented and doing it well, you can also just get injured from overuse in general. So that is just kind of like for example, Julie Andrews is a goddess. She had she has an incredible voice and vocal range, but due to overuse and other things, like she like fucked up her voice basically. So it can happen to anybody. So just take care of your voices, you guys. It's really important, you know? So yeah, so I think that like training can assist that, but I also think that like to a degree you should also have an awareness of your body. I understand that like if you're doing like playing a character, like let's say, I don't know, you're on a like SpongeBob. If you're playing SpongeBob, but like I don't know if the guy who plays SpongeBob has any vocal issues, but like let's say you played SpongeBob and you played it for 20 years and at some point your voice started to get fucked up because you were doing a horrible technique. While it does jeopardize the character, I personally don't think it's worth it to ruin your voice because of a beloved character. People will eventually understand, or you can take a lesson, like figure out another way to create the sound without hurting yourself to some degree, right? So like for some situations there's no way around it. For some situations there are ways around it. I hope that people will take the time to listen to their bodies and listen to what they need. Yeah. In all seriousness, I really do want to thank you for being who you are, just being yourself. I know a lot of ghosties say this as well, and you may hear it a bunch of times, but I want you to know that we really, truly mean it. You are a great streamer, talented singer, voice actress, and overall an amazing person. I just want to thank you for all that you've done and looking forward to continue my support for you. Thank you. You're sweet. It says 16 days ago, but even if you sent it 16 days ago, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. What's my favorite game? My favorite game is Ace Attorney. Remove a nodule? Yeah. Yeah, she got... So basically, Julie Andrews had vocal nodules. And when you get nodules, you kind of have to get, like, part of your vocal folds ripped out. Not ripped out, but, like, they have to, like, cut it out. And, like, when you cut out part of your vocal folds, that's it. So to fix it, they tried to do a vocal recovery surgery to stretch out her vocal folds. So that way it would fix the thing that they cut out. But then, like... it doesn't, but the thing is, like, that doesn't, it does, it, you know, it only can do so much, you know what I mean? So anyway, thank you all for the questions. I hope that the questions were beneficial and I answered some good ones. I hope that, oh wait, I just saw Ryan's. It says, hey Ophi, happy 6 months. Just wanted to know you're very fun to watch, and I bet all the ghosties will agree with me, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, I hope that I was able to answer your questions. I hope that you've learned, I don't know, anything about me. I hope you've learned anything in general. So, ask about my... No one's asked about my streaming setup, but I also don't have an answer to that. I mean, I have 2 monitors. I have a keyboard. I have a mouse that's kind of broken. I use the Go XLR interface. I use an AT2035 microphone and a mic arm. And then I have a computer. That's all. I don't know the names to anything. Don't ask me to specify. I don't know I don't know my graphics card. I don't know my motherboard. I know that the thing has a fan. Like, that's it. So before we go, I'll do another rapid fire question. So the next let's say in the next 5 minutes, you guys have 5 minutes to ask me anything you want. I will obviously pick and choose, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. So I hope that that you are able to. So if you have any questions, or if you're just popping in and you have a question that you want to answer, please feel free to ask. I will answer them as quickly as possible. What color is it? Purple. Salty Bitches candles. I still have mine. I haven't lit it in a while because I don't want it to go away and I don't want to buy another one. But it smells really nice. Actually, maybe I'll light it now for vibes. Gosh dang it. Never mind. The wick is so far down there, it's hard to see. Do I speak any other languages? I kind of speak Spanish, and then I am learning Japanese. Fried chicken or hamburgers? Fried chicken all the way. Does Button-kun work out, or is he just naturally strong? Wouldn't you like to know? Hi Nezuki. Oh, hi Ophi, darling. Favorite smell candle-wise? Any, like, ocean smell, like anything that smells like a salty ocean, like a salty breeze. I love that. Love. What's my favorite tea? Chai tea. Yeah. You guys, do you have any more questions that you would like to ask me before we finish up? This is your last call. Cinnamon or strawberry? Oh, strawberries. Easy. Welcome back, Mason. Yeah, very, very easily. 100% strawberries. Love. Any pets? I have 3. I have 3 cats. Gracias, Liz. You're so sweet. How much cream or sugar in tea? I prefer no cream or sugar in tea, specifically. I call for a dropping test on Buttoncone. Wouldn't you like to try it? Favorite ice creams? I prefer strawberry ice cream, but I will also accept mint chocolate chip. Or anything with caramel. Any of those 3. Spice Family 2 season 5 Spy Family. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah. How do you feel about going another 6 months? Any plans rattling around? I will definitely be here for another 6 months, dear. I can't really give away anything intense, but I do have covers and music planned for at least another 5 months. Favorite chicken sandwich? Chicken with light mayo, light lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, and avocado. Planning on visit. I would love to visit Japan. I don't have I haven't ever been to Japan. I was supposed to go a long time ago with my sister Amelia, but we ended up not being able to go. Which Pokemon movie do you love the most? Probably the first Pokemon movie. Probably. Yeah, probably. I think that was probably my favorite. That, or I don't know them all by name. I just know that I've watched them. That or the first like movie with Latias in it. Yeah. Any herbal fragrances I don't like. I actually really don't like the smell of most herbs. Very genuinely, I actually really don't like them. Do apple juice really help more than orange? Oh, I don't know. I don't drink either of those when my throat hurts. When my throat hurts, I drink warm water or throat coat tea. Cupcake or ice cream? Not really into either of those. Probably cupcakes. Probably cupcakes. I'm not a sweets type of person, so I would rather, like, I always describe it as if I had to choose between a bucket of, like, I don't know, potatoes, like a mashed potatoes with gravy, or my favorite ice cream, I'd pick the mashed potatoes. Legally Blonde, the musical, thoughts if you've seen it? I have. I watched it live. It was the first live musical I ever saw, so I like it for that. I do think that honestly there are some parts about it that I think are not as true to the movie as they could be, but the songs in the musical pop off. They are incredible. They're so fun for me personally to sing. They're awesome. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, had to get away. Have you watched Spamalot? No, I've never seen Spam, but I want to see it so bad. I love the music. It's so good. Favorite dish to cook for myself? Ramen. Any kind of ramen. Any kind of ramen ever. Do you have a favorite style of hat? Very genuinely, I actually would prefer no hat. But I think that, like, because even though I wear a hat, I'm not super, I don't like to wear hats if I feel like it is unnecessary. I like my hat because it accentuates my outfit. But 9 times out of 10, I don't really like a full hat. I prefer like maybe a little fascinator or something, but that's probably it. How heavies are the dumbbells that you lift? I only do like 20 pounds. It's nothing crazy. If I'm doing like yoga, I'll probably stick to like 5-pound weights. So hi Moral, thank you dear. How are you doing? Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, if I'm doing yoga, I'd probably do like 5. I have like little 5-pound weight balls, and then my weights here are, I have 20, and then I have a 12. I have a 20-pound and a 12-pound. Okay. Get your last second questions in. Like, get your last second questions in. And does pineapple belong on pizza? I don't know. I don't feel comfortable saying that it belongs on pizza, but I do enjoy pineapple on pizza because I like the contrast of sweet and salty. If people don't like pineapple on pizza, that's completely up to them. If people do like pineapple on pizza, that's completely up to them. I don't think that they're really comparable just because it all comes down to what your taste buds like and in personal opinion. Can you backflip? No, I cannot do a backflip. No, I cannot do that. I wish I could, but I cannot. Playing Genshin all day, but I finally made it. Yay! It's good to see you, XP Star. Thank you for coming by. But what is it? What did I want to say? Oh. Before we bounce out, don't forget that we have a 6-month anniversary wallpaper. It's pinned at the top, so if you want to check that out, you totally can. But before we finish up for the day, our next goal is 400 members. We are currently sitting at, if I look at my YouTube studio, we are currently sitting at 327. So at 400, I think Tater was the one that suggested we do Tater was the one that suggested that we do a tarot reading stream. So I think that'd be really fun. So if you guys, would you guys be down to do at 400 members, we do a tarot reading stream? It's quite a bit away, especially if we're sitting at 327, but bye. Oh, bye, Lazy. Thank you, dear. Thank you. But yeah. So, but does that sound like a good goal for you guys? Slushy, thank you for becoming a member. There you go, 328. Yeah, I did a tarot reading stream when my channel got monetized, to celebrate getting monetized. So we'll probably do that again. Oh, bye, Amber. Bye, darling. I hope you have a good luck doing chores, yeah? Any plans on having a cat cam stream? Probably not. I don't have any. It's hard for me to show my cats because they don't sit in place. But yeah. Oh, Donuts, thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in. I don't like even numbers. Okay, well, we're at 329 now. Didn't you hit 350? We did, but because, you know, as time passes, especially if you're gifted a membership, when you're gifted a membership, it doesn't automatically renew unless you renew it yourself and become a member yourself. So that number goes down after the month is over. So we did hit 350. I'm not going to take that away from you guys just because the number went down. That's like silly to me. Yeah. Do you plan to do other? Yes. I always am doing them. XP Star at the I don't know how many people watch to the end of the voice acting streams, but we always do a poll at the end of every voice acting stream to figure out who we are going to do a vocal study on next. So yeah. Hey, authentic Inari Fox. Hello, thank you. Yeah, so at 400 we will do a tarot reading stream, and what we'll do it again. Members, we'll keep it limited to members, as always, for tarot readings and things like that. So yeah. So if that sounds like a good deal to you guys, then that's what we'll work for next. Yeah. So and I have seen Little Shop, and I have seen Rocky Horror. Yes, I have. Thank you for becoming members, by the way, and thank you for the gifted membership. Also, Batsu, thank you for this. Thank you for becoming a membership. Happy 3 months, and I'm glad that you like the wallpaper. I actually love it. I'm obsessed with it. Trying to think, am I missing any other announcements? Not that I can think of. Well, I will see you guys in literally less than 24 hours. Tomorrow we're going to be playing hold on. My VTube studio froze. But tomorrow we're gonna be playing Trombone Champ, so literally in less than 24 hours I will see you again, except I will be having just woken up, and I will have morning voice available to you, as I always do for every morning voice Monday. Thank you so much for all the hard work. I joined late, but it's been a wonderful couple of months I've been here, and here's to a whole year of Ofine. I can't wait. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you. You're so cute. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you for the super. What do I think about the starboard? Okay, I said I was going to go through the starboard for this stream, but questions took almost 4 hours. So I don't have time to go through the starboard. But maybe what we'll do for a different stream is to go through the starboard and kind of do a different on a different stream. We'll go through the starboard again and just kind of see like what has happened, what has changed, what jokes did we forget about in the past some months. Does that sound good? Oh, Noelle, thank you. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Yes, and if you haven't, please consider leaving a comment after the stream is over and liking it. It helps me out a ton. But since I can't think of anything that I'm missing... Holy shit, Saker! Oh my goodness. Okay, so that means we're at 339. Hey, if you guys got gifted a membership by Saker, make sure you say thank you. Make sure you say thank you, okay? Saker, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Yeah, some other time. I apologize that they took so long. I didn't realize that there would be so many questions. You know, so really quick thank you to my tier 3 members: Girthden, Brooksy, Highway, Elizabeth, Q Ranger, Kirby, Harper, Damper, Outcaster00, Bodes, Wall, Vara, Ricardo. Thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate it. Yes, you can rise again, Yuki. Yes, make sure, and definitely please make sure that you say thank you. And if you guys want to receive a gifted membership, make sure you allow that on this channel. You have to click the join button, and then I think there's some kind of setting where you allow gifted memberships on the channel. I'd hate for you to miss out on those. To pick your brain. Am I that elusive that people are that curious about what goes on inside this beautiful brain of mine? Is that duo leveling in the chat? Hi, how are you doing? No, Saker is not a bot. So many questions. I asked the keyboard switch one ages ago. Oh, did you really? Yeah, some of them were like 16 days old. So, but I still answered them. Yes, there is a setting. So if you want to, so if someone would be so kind to explain where that is, that'd be really lovely. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Hello, welcome in. Just went to the Ren Fair and touched grass, so been out. Sorry you missed the start. That's okay. Thank you for coming. I hope you had fun at the Ren Fair. Rosagar, what the heck? Thank you so much for the gifteds. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure you guys say thank you to Brozagar. Oh gosh, so 339 plus 5. 344. Okay, we're at 344. Hi Bella, how are you, darling? I hope you're good. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you had a good day too. Click the gift box up there and click allow gifts. Oh, okay. That's one way to do it. There you go. That, or they just want to continue to hear you talk. I can talk forever. I literally talk too much. I think picking brains is a basic tap behavior for our Oshis. You're so sweet, Peter. But thank you. Make sure you guys say thank you to anybody who gifted you a membership. So, Fortunately, if YouTube has your account marked as a brand account, you can't receive gifted memberships. Yes, this is a thing. Yes. Oh yeah, join membership is not a setting on mobile, unfortunately. You'd have to do it on desktop. But yeah, thank you for sending all of your really sweet messages. Thank you for being so nice. Thank you for just like, I don't know, thank you for supporting me. I really can't say thank you enough. I feel like I say it almost too much, but I've mentioned it before that like being here with all of you is just, it's just a dream. It's a dream. And I'm very grateful for all of the support you choose to impart upon me, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to celebrate being together every single stream. I really appreciate it. And whether you're new to the community or whether you've been here since the beginning, know that no matter what, I see you as equally special as every ghostie. And thank you for letting me live a dream come true. I no longer have to be a lonely phantom anymore. So let's work hard for the next till we hit 1 year, okay? Yeah. Let's work hard till we hit 1 year. Actually, before, I know that I keep saying that I gotta go, but actually I want to hear what your predictions are. What do you think is gonna happen in the next 6 months? Tell me, speak to me, give it to me in the chat. What do you think is gonna happen in the next 6 months? What are your ideas? Like, more like, am I gonna have another original song? Am I gonna write like an album? Will I have like 60 outfits? Like, what do you think? What do you think that I am going to achieve in the next 6 months? I'm super curious. Hi, Epic Guy. 3D model, another original song. Ooh, okay, those are good guesses. Those are good guesses. Body pillow, that is literally the dream, Harper. I want a body pillow so bad. I want one so bad. There's no other merch in the world that I want more than a body pillow. Yes, it was lovely meeting you, J Gotcha Beezy. I'm gonna call you Beezy if that's okay. A voice acting gig, that would be nice. 50K, I can dream, right? How to do an Irish accent? Bow. That is literally the accent I'm the worst at. Ophi will climb Mount Everest. Maybe I need to find a game where I climb Mount Everest where that's what we achieve. 20K, let's go. Yo, if we hit 20K before the 1 year, I'd probably cry. Maybe just a spicy ASMR. I don't know. I don't know if I do like really spicy ASMR. It depends on what Staff-san says. Second costume, 2 more original songs, a donathon, and physical merch. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I never thought about a donathon before. That'd be fun. Do you guys think a donathon would be fun? I don't know. We'll definitely write an original song. I have 1 original song out already. Oh, I would love to have a ghost tea plush Sky. That's so big brain. 24-hour stream. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't think 24 hours is that bad. Maybe. We'll see. A fanfic reading. Yeah, that'd be cute. I could do another one. We will tell Staff-san we want wholesome art. They will know what we mean. That is not. That is no. $13K by February, March plus alternative model. Ooh, that's definitely actually like a fairly achievable. Ricardo gets thrown under the bus again. By me? For the channel, Soda. But these are really good guesses. I really like this. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I guess you guys will just have to see. You guys will just have to see what we have in store for the next 6 months. Like I've talked about this before. I keep a hot like I keep a lot of like my projects close to the chest. But I can't. I'm always so excited to just be able to talk about them. So I guess you'll just have to wait and see. You'll just have to wait and see. A speed run. Actually, I really wanted to do a speed run of Plants vs. Zombies. It's probably, I mean, it wouldn't be like a real speed run, but I wanted to try. Alternative outfits would be dope. Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it? That would be really fun. Chime is regarding singing or voice acting might maybe made into a dedicated series. Well, the voice acting, how to sound like XYZ VTuber is already a series on the channel. So I guess it's not really like something that you have to manifest into fruition when it's something I already do. I'm allergic to waiting. You can wait longer. You can wait longer. How are you, Sierra? Goodbye. Bye, Blood Moon. Good night. Gyaru outfit. That's my dream. Okay. The moment that I get a Gyaru outfit is the day that I combust. Insulting chat ASMR. Do you guys want me to insult you? Is that what you want? Do you want me to sit here and be like, you're a fucking bitch. You're fucking shit. Like, do you want that? I don't know how to insult people unless you've made me angry. Horror game endurance stream, that will never happen. I'm sorry, Leah. I hate to break your bubble, but I could never do that. It's my Oshi and I want it now. You can wait longer. How is my Annie? Good. We are currently making predictions of what events, projects I will be producing in the next 6 months. Oh my God, you guys, you really want me to insult you. I would like to be called Bitch-chan. What if I just did it like,
Vara, you're such a little bitch, Vara. You're such a bitch, Vara. Little fucking bitch.
of all the people that make you angry and project onto chat, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, the horror endurance would last literally 3 minutes. You're correct. You really hate and then this. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've done like I feel like I've almost done more like quirky ASMR than I have done regular ASMR. And you roast us for them? I could do that. Like, am I the asshole? But then, like, it's ASMR. So you submit, am I the asshole? And then I tell you whether or not I think you're a fucking ass. Like, literally, And then if I think you're an asshole, you win the prize of me being like, I think you're a fucking piece of shit. That'd be so funny. Jackbox or Fall Guys. I have trust issues, so we have to work up to community game nights on stream. Highway. I have trust issues. So, see, I want to be, but the ghosties do that enough as is. Yeah, Ricardo, you get thrown under the bus very frequently. React to mean comments and would be a nice alternative. We could do that. Honestly, your ASMR ideas, you guys, just put them in the Discord server. That'd be really fun. So that way I can think of more quirky ASMR ideas. Because we've done 3 RP ASMR streams, but then ASMR's one of your brands though. I know. I'm like, maybe I should branch out. You know? Oh, please do not waste all of your data, CJ. Thank you for coming by to say hi. But yeah, give me your ASMR ideas. Maybe we'll do one really soon. Because if you haven't seen it, we put the schedule out in the free chat weekly schedule waiting room. This week we have members only ASMR. It's going to be positive affirmations, whispering, all that good stuff with my 3DO. Basically what it is members, you guys get to you guys get to come in to members and then basically I will get to give you personalized sweet nothing messages of just like here, like for example, someone say hi, you get this one for free. Someone say hi. First person to say hi. So excited for that stream. Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. Hi. Okay, lunchbox. So it's gonna be like a hi lunchbox. Thank you so much for being part of the community. I know that you are newer to the community, but it's been so wonderful having you around. I've been looking forward to seeing you when you come into the chat. It makes my day. And I hope that you continue to enjoy your time here and really enjoy being ghosty. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So like that's what you guys get on Thursday. Like that's what you get. Yeah, that's what you guys are getting on Thursday. Hold on. Here we go. This is better. Mwah. So that's what the ASMR stream is going to be like on Thursday for members only. Remember, members only. Obviously, like I will keep it within your comfort zone. So like obviously if you don't want any kisses or if you don't want me to be too close to you or whisper too much, I will do that, but that's what Thursday is going to be. Hyperband, thank you, darling. Yeah, so it'll be super fun. It was what you guys wanted for 350 members, if I recall correctly. Was it 350? I think it was. So yeah. So I hope that I get to see you on Thursday to celebrate doing that. That'll be super fun. But anyway, I've been saying that we need to say goodbye for too long. So thank you all for popping in. If you were only able to make part of it or you're popping in and out, I'm grateful for you. If you have been here the entire time, thank you so much for just taking the time to spend it with me. I really appreciate that as well. And yeah. So I will see you guys around. Don't forget about the wallpaper. Don't forget about me until I see you in literally less than 20, and I think it's less than 12 hours now. Unless when I see, oh no, not even, almost less than 12 hours. So don't miss me too much. Yeah. Thank you guys. Happy 6 months. I will see you all soon. So if I don't see you in the next stream, I will see you in the Discord. And if you want to join the Discord, you can find that in the YouTube description. And if you haven't, and if I don't see you in the Discord server, I will see you on Twitter. And if I don't see you on Twitter, I will see you when I see you. So, Otsu Ofi, everybody. Otsu Ofi. I love you guys very, very much. It means a lot to me that you're here. Mwah. You didn't think that I forgot about your second mic, like, did you?